Hello, SimFans. Testing 1, 2. Do you all hear me out there? Hey, Sage, Marion. Be with you all in a moment. I saw 2x2, Kyle. That was funny. Welcome, SimFans, to another Thursday night live stream. It's so good to see all of you here. Thank you for joining. I see you, Alan. What's up, Sage, Texas, out in Cleveland, Silva Killer, Aviation Spotter in the house, Kyle Summers. Good to see you, friends. Wattfish is here, friends. Wattfish, how's it going? Yeah. Who else we got here? Morgus One. Alan Cleveland, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you as well. Who do we got? Del Cam. Del Cam's in the house. Del, how you doing? Good to have you back here, Del. Good to have you all here. Marion Harris. Woo! Ricky's World even in there. All right. So great to see you. I saw Old Golfer 67 got the first in chat tonight. So, hey, congratulations there. All right, friends. So let's get this party started, shall we? We got a good one tonight for this Thursday night stream. We've always got a good one, right? We've always got a good one. I'm officially ready for pushback, Kyle says. Well, I'm going to be doing cold and dark because this is going to be a shorter flight. My son's got a swim meet tomorrow, state championship. Got to be up at 6:30 or a little bit before then, friends. So can't be too late at night for old Sim Fanatic. You know, he needs his beauty sleep, right? Yeah, something like that. We'll go with that, right? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Doing good, Wattfish. How are you? How are you? Good to see you, my friend. All right. So let's get this old dashboard off and let's take a look and see who's all here, shall we? Yeah, look at all of ya. Boy, I can see y'all back there. Guess I better put on the face cam. How's it going? Happy Thursday night, friends. Good to have you here. How's the volume there? How's it going? How's the volume, Kyle? Am I doing all right on the volume there? Not too loud, not too soft? I'm just messing with you. Friends, it's great to see you. Welcome back once again for a Thursday night live stream. We are in the new PMDG 737-900. How many of you out there have that? It took me a while to get it. I did pick it up finally. When did I pick that up? Picked it up a couple nights ago, I guess. I threw it in Discord and does fly differently. It does handle a little bit differently. Now, I've only done one flight. I did a practice flight last night for tonight, preparation for tonight. And I've heard some say that it feels a little more sluggish. Some say a little more smooth. A lot of people saying they like the flight dynamics and characteristics, so definitely different. I think the sounds are a little bit different as well. And yeah, let's turn down the volume a little bit more, friends. But so we're in the 737, and of course, as for those of you that I did not call out, welcome to the stream. We see there's 17 watching right now. Thank you for joining us. We are at Denver International, and we'll be using this 737-900 United flight flying from Denver to Kansas City International Airport. So, welcome, my friends, my fellow Simmers. Great time to get together with all of you, family, and to have a great route tonight. And of course, anybody know what this is? I think everybody knows what that is by now. Not everybody, but most of you do. Yes, friends, time for an orange whip. Actually, I got one right now for us, but haven't gotten too many orange whips tonight because, again, I got an early morning tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. You know how that goes. Whip it right now in Cleveland. Whip it good. So, yeah, so again, we are going to jump in, but let's first check out who's here. So we got Super Herc 25, NLC 924. Not sure who all is with us in the stream because we are at a pretty common airport, right? We're at Class B Aerospace, Class B Airport. A lot of activity, as many of you know. Most of you probably know in Denver International. So not quite sure who's here, but I'll call out the familiar gamer tags that I come to know. And so we've got Wattfish there. Wattfish again, how you doing? Old Golfer 67, Silva Killer. Oh, we've got Flying Boeing, of course. Will Flying Boeing be flying the Boeing tonight? Let's take a look. Let's go a little closer to Flying Boeing and see. Probably the Airbus, I'm guessing. Yep, the Airbus. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. I didn't even need to fly in that far. It says A320 right there, doesn't it? Drunken Stupor is back. Drunken Stupor. How's it going, my friend? How's it going? Some of Kyle right there. Kyle, you must have the payware version because you're elevated, my brother. We got Alpha Blue Flame back there, and I'm not sure who else is in here. We've got Tipper. We're not going to miss Tipper. Tipper's ready to give us an escort. Tipper, you must also have the payware. Am I right? Am I right? Aviation Spotter, what runway are we using for the departure? Good question, Aviation Spotter. Thank you. I did change that, and the last I had from Navigraph charts, I had 7. Well, it came up as 16 left, but I went to 17 right, because then we don't have to take such a long taxi. Where the hell's my route at? Where'd it go? There it is. There's the route, right up there. Thank you, Aviation Spotter, for mentioning that. So yes, friends, we will be going to take off from runway 17R, which is 17 right, of course, as long as the weather hasn't changed on me. And then we have Emmy's 8 departure. We'll be flying then to ZIRKL, then direct to DPEAK, then to JSON 2 on our way into KMCI. And there's some interesting, what is the approach on that? Let me see. The approach will be, bring up this now. We're going to do the approach, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. JSON 2, I just mentioned it, but the transition, what I meant to say, will be Turkey. DPEAK will be transitioned for the arrival, but then on approach, our transition will be Turkey for the ILS. Planning right now, ILS runway 1 right. Spaces, Kyle says. And I love, we've never flown Kansas City. This is the first, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, friends, but this is the first time I believe that we've flown to Kansas City, so kind of excited about that. And it's not payware tonight at all. No payware tonight, so hopefully most of us, when we do the landing challenge at MCI, I don't even know, is there payware? Yes, there is payware for MCI. I did check that out a couple nights ago. It was kind of expensive and it didn't look like it was all that great. I don't know. Somebody correct me if they have it and it's good. Spicy's a further IAF. Okay, initial approach fix. All right, maybe we'll plug that in, maybe. Here, Kyle, speaking of, let's hop on in, friends, into our aircraft here. And so we're going to do we are going to do, like I said, a cold and dark. So for those of you that are not familiar with starting this up, we'll go through that again. I haven't done that for a while, so let's go ahead and do that. I was hoping B.A. Fish might be here tonight, and he's been requesting the cold and dark. So got my nifty little checklist here. And so the one thing that I love, and I think many of you probably do as well, what I love is the fact that when you get the PMDG 737, you can frickin' fly all of them, right? I mean, in terms of like the navigation equipment, the setup, and where all the switches and stuff is, that's the beauty of this, right? What's not so cool is having to spend $50 to $70 for every single aircraft, but hey, you know, what are you gonna do? But, and that's why it's so popular, like with Southwest. That's why all they fly are 737s, because then they don't have to do as much training, familiarization. I'm sure it helps with logistics for the crew and everything in terms of flying these aircraft. So, flight characteristics, like I said, is different. And again, I've only flown this one once, this 900 that was just released not too many days ago, maybe last week, I think it was. And so, yeah, figured there'd be a good time for this. So, let's go ahead and jump in and get started. So, battery, let's go ahead. I'm going to turn off the music for now, just so we can hear all the switches and the thingamajiggers and, yeah, whatever else we have. So I'm going to turn off the music for now, but we're going to go up here. We're going to go ahead and battery just like we do with the others. The other 737. And master caution, that always, you know, comes on, so we'll turn that off. I just looked down here. And I definitely set your views ahead of time so you can just map them to your controllers and get right to them. See, a lot of this stuff we can just skip. We got to get our ground power. So if we want to get our ground power, we'll go down here. And I'm not going to call everything out because I don't want to bore everybody. I don't see Vruden. Vruden, actually, speaking of, Vruden hasn't been here in a while, has he, guys? We haven't seen Vruden here for a while, so that's kind of interesting. But we'll request ground power, so it's connecting. What's going to happen, friends, is you're going to see this blue light right here light up once we have our ground power connected, and there she is. She's clicked. Now we're going to turn her on. We're going to turn her on. Ooh, Nelly, it's already starting. So we got the ground power on, and we miss you, Vruden. We're going to go ahead and kick on our emergency lights. So those are armed and covered. Our position will go steady. Well, that's already set to steady. Then we'll go wheel well on, logo on. All those set, and then we'll go seatbelt. Hear the little chime. That all sounds the same. Now, what do you all think so far that have the 900? And I mentioned that before. And it's time to reprogram. And so, what do you think of this aircraft, the 900? Do you think it's, I mean, flight characteristics, what do you think? I know many of us fly the 800, 700, and the 600 had already been released. Now we got the 900. Kind of interested in what you all think of it. I'm going to go fuel. Fuel I've got How many of you noticed that SimBrief was updated? For those of you that use SimBrief, the interface has been updated. It's kind of nice. Let's see, times and weights. We are going to go to, what do we have? 15,300, 15300. And then we're going to change that from 25. And when we do that, look here, this is your fuel. So if you hit this L1, you can see that changes there, 15,300. Kyle says, you like it. Kyle likes it. Easier to see the info. Nice. I put in 14. 14 in all. Okay. Well, I'm not too far off. I tend to have a little bit heavier on the fuel, but that's good to know, Kyle. Thank you. Wattfish, I can only fly the max. Flying the max. Awesome, Wattfish. Good to hear. Good again to have you here, Wattfish, and quickly becoming a regular. It's great to see you. Al Cleveland, I only flew it once yesterday for a short time, so can't say much yet. Yeah, so you're kind of like me, Alan. Looks good, Marion says. Awesome. Well, thank you for the feedback, all. So we got our fuel set, and I'm just going to continue on going down this. I just picked this checklist up off of flightsim.to. Actually, this might be even an older one. Notice this is an older one, because notice it says, you can all see that? It says PMDG. Huh? See that? It says PMDG. I think this is actually from X-Plane. No, FS10. They don't have PMDG for X-Plane, but this was from FS10, so this is an old checklist. It still works. Still works, like the real deal, right? I'm sure there's a few more steps in the real thing, but PMDG, this, I mean, they stay pretty true to what you need to do. So we got the fuel in. Now we got to go up and do the recirculating fan. So we're gonna go up here. Now, this is all preset, all these little switches and knobbies and things. They're all preset, friends, so you're going to find this state. Now, you can save the state and tell you how to do that in just a minute. So, like, you can actually get all this stuff set, but there are presets for, like, ready to taxi and stuff like that. And I can show you all that if you're interested really quick. But we got the recirculating fans on auto, packs are on auto, isolation valve is on auto. Now we're going to go up to the IRS. Right up here. Don't worry, that's not the Internal Revenue System or service. We're going to go to nav. We got the nav there. All right, I think we're like ready to program our FMC, but really quick, we drop down here. If we got the 900, it has an L and R recirculating fan. Oh, yeah. So this is a little bit different, too. Some of the options, like you just pointed out, Kyle, I've noticed. I'm still, like, again, I've only flown it one time, so there's stuff I'm sure I'm going to miss. But if we go return here, and let's go back to the menu. So you've got PMDG set up. So if you buy this aircraft brand new and you're kind of interested, you can go to this and like you can say, oh, I want to load a panel state. And you can do approach. And all you do is you click. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to mess up everything that I just so far I've got, although I don't think I'd mess anything up too much. But you can do approach. You can do the apron like we're here. Apron long, climb, cold and dark. You can do the next page here. You got that's one I set, so you can predefine your own settings. And I'm not going to get into all that, but cruise, final, hangar, runway. So you can set that if you're like on the runway, and then taxi. So that'd be ready for taxi. But it is pretty cool for the fact that you don't have to go through all of these settings that we're doing right now. So it's one of those nice for those that are experienced and know what they're doing with the FMC. It's nice. For a quick, turnaround, but it's also nice for those that aren't so familiar with the aircraft. You might be first timers, or if you're looking to get this aircraft, it is pretty nice to have those predefined settings there. Oh, I forgot to do my nav data. Damn it! I bought that. I do have Navigraph charts, but I forgot to put the new nav data in. That's okay. We'll still get by. I think it's going to end up being like, instead of like you see up above, it says. JSON 2, I think it's JSON 1, but it should still work. Damn it, I forgot to do that. I noticed that last night. I completely forgot. Anyway, we'll just clear that out of there. Enter IRS position, so that's what we're going to do now. So we'll go POS, INIT. We're taking off from KDEN. So we're just going to go KDEN. The reason I want to do cold and dark is just because this is a shorter flight. Although there must be some headwinds today, because last night when I did a practice flight, it's about an hour and a half. Looks like today it'll be about an hour and 45 minutes, friends. So it'll be still be a shorter flight than our normal, but we'll definitely fit in a landing challenge, Kyle. Don't worry, we'll fit that in at the end. But here we got our KDEN airport reference. So we're going to click the R2 button, get in our scratch pad, and then we just go down to the R4, get that set. And what you'll notice is Once that's set, your instruments will come up. And if you're like wondering, you start the aircraft and you got a red line and X's through it and stuff, and it's like, what's going on? That's why, because the system just doesn't know where it's seated. Now it does. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go route. We're going to do our company route. I need to do a video on this, but there's plenty of them out there. But you'll notice when we do this, it already has KDEN in the scratch pad, so now we just need to do KMCI, just like it's showing up above. You see the full route up there in the white text. So we type that in, so we got KDEN KMCI. What you can do, friends, is you can actually, if you use SimBrief, if you don't, you need to check out SimBrief because it's free. And now it's owned by Navigraph, and so you can actually set up, you can download and install the utility, and you can set the folders for where the PMDG has it for the FMC. So it's nice and easy. So now we can just type that in and do a L2, and then there it is. And then now we can go to flight plan request. That's R3. Hit select. Wait for this as it. And this is a good opportunity to have a little taste, if you will, of an Orange Whip. Wattfish says, everyone should place a $20 bet on me today for the landing challenge. Oh, Wattfish, you might have it, man. You've been giving us a challenge, my friend. Bringing some challenging stuff for Kyle and Silvakilla and Old Golfer, Aviation Spotter. Hey, look at that. We've got Harriet Van Beek. It's a great plane. Well, thanks for joining. I don't know, Harriet, if you're new to the channel or the stream, but thanks for joining. Thanks for dropping in chat. We got Big Doggio back in the house. Big Doggio, how's it going? Good to see you as well. Aces Downs in the house! What's up, Aces? What's up? We know that's going to happen. Once Aces comes in, Delp's in here, just that kind of stuff's just going to happen. So for the newcomers, you got to bear with us. We like to have fun, but we kind of go a little old school. That's okay, though. We'll do it. Short Round's in the house. How's it going, Short Round? Short Round, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Can't stay long, Sam. Work stuff. I get it. I got you. Well, hey, you probably missed it, Aces, but my son has a swim meet, state champion, so I got to be up 6:30 tomorrow or a little bit before, so it's going to be a shorter flight, but we do appreciate you dropping in. Okay, so now we got to do load, because that did get set there. Parzival got 2 legs in today for practice. Ooh, Parzin, you did, Kyle. Nice. I saw you guys talking in Discord. I actually worked remotely today, and I saw those messages popping up. All right, so now we can hit activate, execute. The cool thing about this is when you hit legs, this isn't the big route. Usually when you have like a long route or those routes that have a lot of waypoints, you'll see all this fill in automatically. It's not that impressive tonight because we do have such a short flight, but no, we're not done yet. So now I got to do departure and arrival. Take a look up top, right? So if you look up above, we've got the route information just right up there. And so that ME's 8, that is actually going to be part of this departure. So we're going to click on departure in the left button, L1, we call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Everybody probably knows that. And so we see it says ME's 8. So, but first I like to pick the runway. So we are actually going to be departing from 17 right. That's going to be a little bit closer. So we click that. Now we don't want to execute yet. Next, so we can get to ME's 8. So that's our SID. That SID stands for Standard Instrument Departure. So ME's 8. There is no transition because, as you can see, we are going direct, or we're going ZIRKL. That'll be our transition, but that's going to actually be direct. You'll see it here in a second. So we're going to hit execute. And who do we got? Steve Mellon's in the house. Steve, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you, Steve. Thank you for joining us. Chris Evans is here. Chris. Oh, Chris, you're going to tempt me to do Call of Duty, aren't you? Brent, you are here. See, Brent, you're missing some of this. I did this just for you, man. Cold and dark. We're going through the startup procedures of the beautiful PMDG aircraft, and we're getting the FMC. Welcome, Brent. Good to have you here. Chris, all of y'all in the house. It's good to see you. All right, so we got the ME's 8 for our SID. We got 17 right plugged in. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to hit departure arrival button right down here. Now we're going to do arrival. Now you notice we're going to Brent, we're going to Kansas City today. So we're going to KMCI. That's the ICAO code for Kansas City Airport International. We're going to hit arrival. And so right now, the last time I checked the weather, it looked like we were going to be landing on runway 1 right. So we're going to do the ILS, friends, for 1 right. So that's R2. So we're going to do that. And then for our star, which is standard arrival, it says JSON 2. But see, it says JSON 1 because I forgot to update. See, like the nav data is actually a database, but it's actually a file that's separate for every single aircraft. Now, if you're fortunate enough to have Navigraph subscription, it'll update all that information, and that's why you saw the FMC earlier say it was out of date, because I installed the aircraft and I forgot to update the nav data. I need to do a big tutorial on that from start to finish on all of this stuff, but we'll do JSON 1. Hopefully we'll be all right there. And DPEAK. So we still got our transition of DPEAK, and we'll hit execute. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at legs. We're going to hit legs. Got the legs going on here, friends. So our legs, now we're looking at this. What I like to do first is just go through here and first look for any like discontinuities or vectors. You see a vector right there, and you might think, yeah, what's that mean? Well, typically what that is it's going to be ATC vectoring you to your waypoint or wherever you need to go, like they would when you take off. But since we're not flying with ATC, I like to just delete that. So how do you get rid of that? Well, we click the smoke as the next waypoint after vector. So what I do is I just click on that, get that in my scratch pad, and we just overwrite. Airbus, for those of you flying Airbus, I always get that mixed up because it's a little bit different. But that's what we do in the PMDG Boeing aircraft. And then we just overwrite it just by clicking that left L4, L4 button. And now you can see it's overwritten. We got an execute here. Now it hasn't been saved until we execute it, so I'm going to look, no other discontinuities or vectors, so I'm going to hit execute. And then once that's done, we're going to hit legs again. And then we're going to go up here. And if you look closely, right here, you're going to see, let me scroll over here a little bit. So you have map and plan. So we're going to go one right over. See my little mouse cursor? You can use your scroll wheel too, but click that. Now you go to plan, right? Fozzie's in the house. Fozzie, how you doing? Fozzie and KT, good to see you both. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, friends, for joining us tonight. See, we're up to 28 already. Thank you all for joining. Just doing a little cold and dark action here, getting this thing programmed. So what we got now is we want to do a virtual flight. That's what we're doing. We're doing a virtual flight because we did the plan. And so if we look at this button over here, it says step. Okay, so here's our airplane, and here's runway 17 right. Here's our intercept, and so that's where we're going to pick up our course line. And all we got to do is click once. Now we go to, and you look here, GIST. So that CTR is basically the waypoint we're on now, and you just keep hitting it. And but just like this is what the route is going to be like when we fly. And they do this in real life, so the pilots will check and make sure everything looks good. You don't have anything wonky going on. There's our JSON. Suckus, Caleb, Gunnar, and Kyle. Run that. What was that waypoint that you mentioned? I should have picked that up when I was looking at Navigraph charts. But Kyle, what was the waypoint that gave us a little bit closer, better approach to our initial? Spicy. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Because now, so that's actually a great segue. So as Kyle mentioned. Initial approach fix. It's better to take it a little bit farther back, because right now, if you're taking this in, I did this last night, and you're gonna be descending really fast from Gunnar down to ribs, smoke and ribs, and then right into the rear, and that's a bad way to be. So what we can do is, I think it's after Gunnar, I would suspect, right? That we put Spicy in there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're gonna type in the scratch pad now. We're just gonna go ahead and do SPICY. See, you got Spicy there, just like Kyle put it in. And what you want to do is you want to put it probably after Gunnar here, I would imagine. Let's try it. No worries if it doesn't work, you know. So he'll click that in there, and now you see it extends out. So I got to actually let me scroll out here. Scroll out so you can just do a wider range, and there's Spicy. Okay, so there's Spicy. Although we're going to have a really sharp turn there. But that looks good, so we're going to go ahead and hit execute. So now we're going to get out there a little bit farther, and we're going to go. Man, I swear I hear music. It's kind of crazy. But we're going to do smoke, because now we have a discontinuity. So you got smoke in there, and if we go out here, then we can put it in there, execute. And so now we've got Gunnar, and we can hit. And now we're going out farther to Spicy. And that will give us a better distance, right, Kyle? To now notice the aircraft. What I love about the PMDG is this FMC, like in real life. Well, I imagine real life. I'm not a true 737 pilot, but it'll extend us out, so we're not having to do such a rapid descent. Okay. Okay. So we got that set. So that's looking good. What do you think, Kyle? That look good? So we're going to go back. I like to go to 10 then, and then make sure you go back to map mode, because then that'll take your aircraft and put it right near that runway. Okay. Now we're not quite done yet, friends, so we got to get our performance going. So we're going to go to iNetRef. You look at all this, and you're like, holy gravy. What do I put in here? Well, it's, again, if you have SimBrief, which you should get, it gets really easy. Fozzie. Fozzie's in the house, but he says he has to restart. But Fozzie, welcome. I'm missing everybody. What time of day are you using? Oh, sorry, Kyle. What time of day are we using, Kyle? It's a good question. Go up to weather. We're at 9:07 a.m. So all this is empty, but that's why you need SimBrief, and then you place the .flt file in a folder that goes in your PMDG aircraft folder. It's kind of deep. But you do that, and then what's nice about that is what you can do is go to this perf inet request. It's this button right here. That's that R5 button. We click on that, and then again, good opportunity for a little orange whip action, if you will, right? Orange whip. Yeah. That was good. So now we just wait for it, and it's going to eventually see it says message, and now we got load. It's a little confusing, so don't get overwhelmed. The biggest thing is just, practice makes perfect. If not perfect, it at least gets it set in the brain. And so we're going to hit L6, load, and this got to hit this execute. Now you can see all that information. Look at that. All fill in. Oh, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? And clear that message out. And up here it says flight level 350, and as you see up above, I already have that in there for you. So what I like to do is I like to pop up here, go ahead and set your altitude. Now, in real life, ATC is going to clear you for a certain altitude. So you may not be cleared immediately to just go ahead and set this at 35,000, right? But we're not flying ATC, so we're just going to go ahead and get this set to 35,000. And then, we want to make sure for our cabin pressure, we hop up here. Information Alpha's in here. We haven't seen you for a while, Information Alpha. Welcome. I see ZIRKL. You got the orange whips there. Awesome. So we're going to go up because we got to make sure our cabin pressure's set. Don't forget this part, or you're going to have a lot of obnoxious, annoying buzzers and warnings going off. So we're going to set that to 35. So this is going to be our altitude, flight altitude, so it says there. Then this is the landing altitude of the airport of our destination. KMCI, I believe, is right around 1,000 feet. Just like around where I live, right about that 1,000 feet. And so we're going to have 35,000. So then that way it's just going to auto-adjust, like we have here. This is going to auto-adjust the cabin pressure, one thing that you don't want to forget. So that's that. You can see it already puts our top of climb, outside air temperature, and we've got the zero fuel weight and reserves and the cost index. All that's plugged in. That's all plugged in from SimBrief. So it's a pretty nice thing. So once we're done with that, and you can even look at the next page if you want, and so you can see the time, error tolerance, and performance limits there. All right, so we're going to go N1 limits. And so, you can set, so like by default it says take off and climb. And usually we'll set this, but you can change this based on what kind of, and this is basically just setting the N1 limits, and it's to conserve fuel. It's try to, airlines, I mean, obviously they're flying planes all day, right? Every day, many planes. So even a little bit of an adjustment here can go a long ways, but we'll leave it at that. Fozzie says, cheers. Cheers, brother. Let's go to takeoff, and now we're going to set, I'm going to go with 5 flaps. We're going to do 5. I usually do 5 flaps. We're going to do center of gravity, so we're just going to hit this L3 once, and then twice. We got to hit it twice because it puts in the scratch page you see there. Now we got to set our trim, friends. So we're going to go down here. Now I'm using the TCA Boeing yoke, and so I'm going to actually set, son of a gun. So what did it say? 4.50. So we're going to go right here, and let's try to get that right about 4.50 for the trim. Don't forget that. That's important. And once you have that set, we're going to click V1, VR, and VT, V2. So that's our rotate, the 153. And so now we go up here. We set this to V2. So what was, gosh, my memory is already bad. V2 is 159. So we go up here and set our speed to 159. We haven't done the cold and dark for a while, so appreciate y'all bearing with me. Sage, Texas? Or no, who's leaving? We saw see ya. Who's leaving? Who's leaving this party house? This party aircraft? All right, well, we'll keep on going here. Whoever's leaving, thanks for dropping by. We appreciate it. So now all this is set. Now you get to the QRH off. If I click on that, then it's going to turn all that off, but I want it on. So we're set. So now we hit legs. Now let's go one last thing, and we're done with the programming. Destination, we want to get the forecast. Again, this is a file. It's a WX file for weather. And you can get that from SimBrief as well. So now we're requesting our weather, and it just takes a few moments. Good time for another orange whip. A sip of an orange whip, if you will. All right. Wait, did I not request? Oh, I didn't request. You got to hit request again. Okay. Why am I hearing music? Is that something? You know what? I just realized. My daughter's upstairs playing the piano and singing. I was like, I'm hearing music. Okay, good thing, because otherwise I thought I was going a little insane. Which I might already be, I don't know. But now we got this all set. Let's go ahead and hit load. And you're gonna see all this fill in here once we hit execute. There we go. Now we got flight level 250. Here you got 241. So now you don't have to program the wind speeds, right? 6,000, there's the winds. At 15,000, there's the winds. And then of course the flight level 250, there's the winds. All the way up to the top. And so that is a kind of a nice thing to add. You don't have to do this, by the way, but it adds it actually helps with like your performance and some of the things that your aircraft's going to fly. Now once you're done with that, hit legs, and that's it. I'm just going to check my my checklist, and yeah, we're all good there. So now we're going to go up here. We're going to do fuel pump 1 on. Wait for that low pressure light to go out. Then we're going to go ahead and turn this APU. It's got to go down 2 times. So 1 and then 2. Why does that stick there? That always has bugged me. Is anybody else that bothered? Like, you go from off to on, it's really smooth, and then you go to start, it's like, it freezes for a second, and then it goes. What's up with that? But let's listen to the sound. I think the APU sound of the 737-900 actually sounds a little bit different. Let's see. Let's see. Damn, the orange whips are just tasting fine. That guy's over there going, what the hell is taking? See, he's brooding over there, just like, is he ever going to get going? All right, here we go. I think that sounds about the same. What do you all think? Whatfish, what do you think? Sim, you're already going nuts. Yes. Agreed, my friend, agreed. All right, so now if we jump back in here, you can see this external exhaust temperature coming back down. Now, when that blue light lights up, Brent, paying attention? Are you paying attention, brother? Now you can go down here and you can turn the generator for the APU left and then right. Okay, now once that is done, you can go up here and turn the APU generator on, and we'll go ahead and hit the bleed. Now you're going to listen close. That's interesting. Did y'all notice that I didn't hear any, usually you hear like a fan and you hear like the fans going and exhaust going. That's interesting. I didn't hear any noise there. Maybe I don't have my volume turned up high enough. I don't know. Anybody notice that? That was weird, because on all the other PMDG 7.3s, you'll hear the exhaust fan going. Okay, all right, well, whatever. So now we got the APU gen on, we got the gen bleed on, we got the AC voltmeter on, and now it's time to set our parking brake on the PMDG. So remember, hey, how many of us were flying the PMDG 737, and then they changed the parking brake? Like before, it used to be like you just click on it, and I was like, what the hell's going on? It's not, but what you got to do is you got to push your brakes in, just like on the real aircraft. Then you can click it, and then notice it'll come on. But for the longest time after it came out, you just had to push that lever, click that lever, I should say, and it would lock. Now you actually got to push your brakes in all the way. So don't, if you're new to a PMDG, keep that in mind or it'll drive you insane. You'll be like, why is this not going? Fozzie, I can cold and darken the 737 in my sleep now. Awesome, Fozzie. That is fantastic, man. That's a good place to be, right? You can do it so fast. All right. So now we got that done. We're going to go down here to the FMC. We're going to go menu. We're going to go to FS Actions. And we'll go to ground services because guess what? That auxiliary power unit is now giving our aircraft electricity, right? And actually, real true story. How many of you know the story of Sully or have watched the movie Sully? And did you ever catch he, it's played by Tom Hanks, obviously, but like when he's taken off and he has a double bird strike and has 2 flame outs in both the left and right engine in the Airbus. And what he does is he just goes kind of, what made me think of that, Wadfish, is you said you can do it in your sleep. That's kind of like Sully. He could do that in his sleep, operating that Airbus, and he didn't go through the checklist, man. I mean, they were only like, I don't know how many hundreds of feet off the ground, but not very far. And so he just threw the checklist to the side and he started the APU. Why did he start the APU? Because the engines that were generating the electricity for the aircraft that could run all the systems, those engines went out and there was no power. There wouldn't have been any power for them to land. They would have crashed and died. Everybody on there would have died if it wasn't for his quick action on starting that APU that we started. Now that the APU is set, we can release the ground power because we don't need that now, right? Talking about Sully Sullenberg, exactly. Ryan here, how's it going, man? Ryan, good to see you. Alan Cleveland says, 35 minutes, just don't want you to miss anyone. Thanks, Ryan. Or I'm sorry, that was Alan Cleveland. Thanks, Alan. That was good. So now we got the ground power going away. If we go back up here, notice this is no longer in blue, but we are okay. We're not losing power because we got the APU on, right? That's easy enough. Now, I didn't connect the jetways, and you can do that, but we're not going to mess with that. The other thing we want to do is remove the chocks. So we go outside here. We'll see the chocks. See the shark fins? See the chocks down there? So they're the chocks. So we got to remove those. So what you do is you click that button, R6. Now we have no chocks. Don't try to push back when you have the chocks on or try to accelerate when you have the chocks on. You're not going to really go too far. I suppose if you did enough thrust, you might get it. But have you seen the Sully movie? Oh, absolutely, Ryan. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, so remove that. And Tom Hanks is such a hell of an actor, right? I just love Tom Hanks. He's just awesome. Like, he's been great. I mean, I remember watching Big and all those, and oh yeah, he's so good. All right, anyway, the chocks removed. Return, and I'm going to return to the menu and go back to FMC because we're going to continue on. We should have Squawk, set your altimeter. If you want to press B, but let's see. If we go down here, I'm going to hit B on my keyboard and watch. That all changes. I know it's kind of cheating. I used to go through and do the dial like in real life, and I'm just like, you know what? If we have a shortcut, why not take it? Why not take it? You're right, Kyle. Connecting the tug automatically removes ground power and the chocks. Thank you for making that point. I go through procedures, but you're right. That's a nice shortcut, too, so thank you for that, Kyle. So we got our altimeter set. Again, we want to make sure we got our initial altitude set at 350. And elevator trim is set. Gangway, doors, kind of just skip those. Generator bus transfer switch. Don't even bother with that. Fuel pumps. We're going to go back up here and make sure all of them are on. So here's our fuel. Now notice I'm not turning these two on up here. You might ask, well, Symphonic, why aren't you hitting those, right? Why doesn't it say low pressure when these said low pressure? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. You go over here and you look up here. This is our center fuel tank. There's 0 in there, so there's no fuel in there. So that's why we're not turning that on. If we had like a few 100 pounds in there and we run that out and burn that off, you might see at a low pressure, you get a warning. And some people might freak out. I used to be like, what the hell's going on? It's just, you ran your fuel out. It'll pull from the center tank first. That's all that is. And then we want to do our hydraulic pumps. And so we got our left already on, but we can go our center ones, get those set. Those will go out. It's normal for these to continue with low pressure until we have those engines moving. And we got our hydraulic pumps. We got the pressure going there. So that's normal. Next thing we're going to do is hit anti-collision. That's going to tell everybody around us, including planes, ground crew, all of that we're ready to start up the engines, right? And so the next thing we need to do, did we get rid of the, okay, we did. All right, I think we're ready. All right, so let's go ahead. We're ready for pushback, so we'll just go back down to the FMC. Brent, are you paying attention? We are going back to menu, friends. And now we're going to go to FS Actions, Ground Services. No, I lied. FS actions, we got pushback is right here. Pushback. Now there's no tug selected, so we got to select this R5 to select the tug. No, it says none. By the way, when are they going to add something other than TPX 200? I mean, seriously? Like, how much have we spent? Like, we should have some different tugs. I don't know. It's not a big deal. But, okay, it's like the $600's $50. The $900's $50. By the way, this is how much the aircraft costs. So PMDG is the 600, 737, 600 is 50. This 900's 50. I'd go with the 900. That was just released for $50. Hell of a deal. The 700, I believe, is 70. And the 800 is 70. Maybe the 600 is 40. I don't remember. But even I'll say that's 40. So it's 40, 50, 90 plus 140 is, yeah, it's like $230 is spent already on this. So anyway, can be expensive if you want all the aircraft. But we're going to hit start. I can hear the ground crew.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start straight back.
Ready for pushback. Hey, thank you all for the 24 likes. Appreciate every one of you. Thanks again for joining SimFanatic and the SimFan family. We'll wait for him to let us push back. Ryan Harris says, I think he's on the 78 now. My dad still loves his Airbus. I'm missing something. I got to get reconnected in chat. I didn't hear him say release the parking brakes. Did anyone hear release the parking brakes? Oh, by the way, if you notice this extra thing here, you can turn that off. I just need to do it with the aircraft profile. Brakes are released. I like the wing view. Oh, I got old golfer 67. Let me grab a couple screenshots of all you. And once I get the engines lit, we'll start the tunes up again, friends. There's some of Kyle, Drunken Stupor. I see you. Nordic Falcon, welcome back, Nordic. Sup a killer. Good to see you all over there. I can see you. Long Haul Guy. Long Haul Guy's been with us several times. Long Haul Guy, good to see you. I still don't quite have your gamer tags and YouTube tags connected. I know some of you I do, but... All right, let's go ahead and get our engines lit. So we're going to go up here. Packs are going to go off. Left and right. And we're going to go ahead and start with the left. And now you should see the valve open. That's going to give some fuel. And then we should start seeing that spin. Why do we turn the packs off? Anybody want to put in chat, why is it that when we go to start the engines, it's important to come up here and turn the packs off? Who's going to be the first? I need to have like a little Jeopardy song button for my stream deck, so when I ask these questions... Now, see, I heard something. We're at 3. I need to go ahead and add fuel, so we can go left. All right, parking brake set.
Brake set.
Anybody know? Who's going to be the first to answer? Passengers, so the passengers have good temp. Well, that is a good guess, but why do we need to turn the packs off to start the engines? Maybe I wasn't very specific. Ryan, do you know? Kyle's got plenty of type rating related questions. Kyle can do some quizzes. Anybody want to answer that, though? Anybody? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Anyone? Everybody's seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, right? Who hasn't seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off? All right, so now we got the, let's go on here. So we don't put exhaust in the cabin. That's a good guess, Bob. Bob Lee Swagger's in the house. Bob Lee, good to have you here. That's right. That's right. Sage Texas to have more power to starting. So essentially, I think this is right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Harry just answered that. Yeah, so the air pressure is basically, so we're redirecting that air pressure from and Harry's the one that's right, because I'm just going to say that. And then there's Christopher Edge. Christopher, thank you for joining. Exactly. So look at Harry and Christopher, you guys got it. We're redirecting that pressure, that air pressure, start spinning that turbine. Think about it as like jump starting your engine, right? All right, or like, well, think about it this way. It's not really the same thing, but it kind of is. It's kind of like with the old naturally aspirating engines, you know, the big Sopwith Camels and stuff like that. The guys go out there and they like throw the prop down to like kick the engine on, and then it starts up and they get the hell away. It's kind of the same principle, right? Start spinning those turbines to get them lit up. So now we got 20.7 on the left, and we're going to go up here, we're going to go continuous, and now we're going to go ahead and start the right engine. And so let's take a look at that. So you think about it, like watch this right engine. It's going to start slowly moving. That's what's happening. That APU bleed, or the packs, it's redirecting, not APU bleed, but the packs, directing that air pressure just like Harry and Christopher said, and it's spinning that. So we get that spun up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. I usually go about 1.8. I'm well over, but we're going to go ahead and add fuel. So once we add fuel, it's like, now it's throwing the fuel in there, and that's going to light that turbine up, right? And it's going to take off. Oh, no, Marion! Marion crashed the desktop. Sorry to hear that, brother. So sorry, man. Well, get back in here, man. Get back in here. You still have time. Kyle says, bleed air comes from the 5th compression stage in the engine and creates high-pressure pneumatic forces for air condition and engine start. See, there you go. Kyle's got the whole definition and description. Thank you, Kyle, for posting that in chat. This is not just a fun channel. It's an educational channel. We don't normally do educational channel. I get a little serious when we do Cold and Dark. I don't know what it is, because, like, all of you know that are regulars, like usually when I start and everything's ready to go, and I probably had a couple in orange whips in my system, and I'm like all this energy and being ridiculous. But it's like when I'm going through like this Cold and Dark, I like go into like my, like I've done training for people before, and I go into like this training mode, and yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like a different state of my mental state. That's a little redundant. It's a state of my mental state. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so now we've got, now we got to go back up here, and let's go continuous. So we switch out to continuous. Now that we're up here, Brent, you still paying attention? Now we're going to go left generator and right generator, Gen 1, Gen 2. That's all started. Go up here and go to Gen 1 on our AC, alternating current. And then at that point, do we still need our APU? Do we still need our APU, friends, once we got that done? Well, no, we don't, right? Because we got now we've hit these generators. So why don't we need the APU anymore? Well, we got the engines are now producing the electricity, right? Just like in your car, your engine's going, you've got an alternator, same concept. So now we can turn off our APU. That goes off, and now we can turn our packs back on. We can turn our APU bleed because that's doing nothing at this point because the APU is going off. Right here says no, because the engines are on. That's right, Ryan. Exactly. I thought this was for fun, not education. Like I said, Christopher, it is. It is. But, you know, we got to do an educational stream every once in a while. Symphonetic can't always be the dancing monkey for y'all. I mean, don't worry. We'll get into that. So there we go. Now we got our engine started, friends. And I appreciate you all, you know, going along with that whole thing and answering the questions. I appreciate you bearing with me here. All right. So now we've got the engines are started. We got Gen 1 APU. I'm going through my checklist just to make sure I didn't miss anything. APU's off. APU bleed is off. Packs, did I set those back on? Yep, those are back to auto. Pitot heat switches. So now we want to go pro. Time to release the probe. I should say probes. Actually, it's plural. Probes. So the probes are on. Probes. There we go. I always turn. You don't normally need to do this right away, but I always freaking forget. So I just turn the window heat on right off the bat. When I was doing my practice flight last night, it was actually precipitation. It was snowing. I had to do that. I had to do the anti-ice too. Windows were all like frozen over and whatever. Yaw damper. We need to go ahead and turn that on. And then we flip the page. Yaw damper. Let's go flaps. So it's time to turn on the. Who wants to see the Bravo? The honeycomb, huh? That's what we're doing. We're using the Bravo. This beautiful piece of engineering. Honeycomb is great. Charlie pedals. Who pre-ordered the Charlie pedals? Anyone out there pre-ordered the Charlie pedals? We're going to be doing a review of the Charlie pedals. I'll be ordering them, and we'll be getting those in. And I will use as who said it? Olgoffer? Was it Olgoffer or Harry? Olgoffer. I'll be using foot condoms. So I'll be wearing, that's AKA socks. So I'll be wearing those. We'll be doing a review on that. And then we will be doing a giveaway, friends, of the Charlie pedals. So stick around for that one because it's going to be groovy. All right, so we got, yeah, where the hell was I? So now we got the Bravo. Now we got to go flaps 5. So we're going to go ahead and go flaps 5. Definitely a larger wingspan, right? You got a wider, longer, whatever, wingspan, wider wingspan. I guess that's the term. Because we got a longer bodied aircraft. Actually, tonight we are flying, not that we should be flying this, but we are flying because I wanted the United livery, this one. So I'm flying actually the 737-900 ER, extended range. We don't really need that for this route, but I said, screw it. That's what I want. That's what I'm going to get. What I want, I do it. All right, so there we got the pushback is done. Flaps are down. Auto brake to RTO. It's this one right here. And now we're going to go up here. We're going to go taxi, runway, turn off lights, get those 3 on. TCAS, you want to test the TCAS, you can go down here and push this little center button. It'll test it and go, TCAS test. Okay. All right, so we got that hit. Let's go ahead. Autopilot, disengage bar. That's always never on. Oh, pass. I said okay. Okay, I'm off. This one thing. Flight directors on both. Auto throttle. That's what I hit there because we have an auto throttle in the system. Heading, runway heading. What did I say? We're taking off from runway 17 right. So we're going to go ahead and get our heading set. So we're going to go to 170 here. And that just gets our little guide going. All right. I think we're about ready. Too bad we don't have Rudin here. And again, we normally don't take this long. So for the newcomers here, don't worry. We don't normally go through a cold and dark every time. But it's been a while since we did it. And we have a shorter flight, so I thought I'd throw it in. And now I'm going to start getting funky because we're through this. We're through the training session, right? Got the heading, the altitude all set. Let's go to the holding point. How are we? Are we ready? Let's get the tunes kicked back in. Let's get this party started. Let's get it some tunes in here. Get it started. Get it pumped up. Who's ready? Who's with me? Now I got to find... Where did the damn Explorer window? Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, this is what happens, friends, when you get old. Just ask Buckle Bunny. She'll give me shit all the time. Just like Symphonic, you... All right, here we go. In-flight music. That is an intro. Oh, there we go. We ready? Tunes. Sorry, I feel so unprepared. There we go. All right, are we all ready, friends? Who's all with me? Who's all with me? We're ready to take off, right? Silver Killer's over there. Beautiful. We're ready. I'm going to get a screenshot, though, because this is perfect. Actually, I got to get back to my drone view. There we go. Ooh, there's Kyle. Look at Kyle. Look at everybody. Boy, how about that fly-in last Saturday? Who all was with me? A lot of you were. That fly-in, was it beautiful or what? There was like a train. I haven't seen TNT in here, but it was a train, friends. I mean, we had so many of us. It was a beautiful thing. All right, let's go ahead and let's go. All right, so we're going to get over to 17 right. I think we're going left, if I'm not mistaken. Christopher Edge dropping the $20 dono for the funky music. Hey, everybody, say thank you to Christopher Edge and give him some orange whips, will ya? Thank you, Christopher Edge, dropping the $20 dono for the funky music for class. Christopher, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it, and we appreciate it. That will go back into the channel. And thank you so much, my friend. Let's get back to the... there we go. Okay, we're going left, right, Kyle? Right, Silva Killer? I'm going to put that back so I can actually have my track. So notice what I'm doing. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. I got my track IR. Notice no wires, Mom. No wires. Got the old wireless there. And after I mentioned that, Delt Gam jumped all over that. Delt, what have you been thinking about it? You like it? I like it. I like it a lot. Now make our way over to 17 right. Now I'm gonna go over here. You know, it'd be nice once we get the EFB, right? What the hell's the EFB? And why am I'm on the wrong spot? I'm going with the ground crew here. Monkey, not mommy. Now y'all can notice, now I got out of my instructor mode. Now we're going to have some fun, friends. We're going to see Symphonic make a fool of themselves that you all come here to see every week. Actually, twice a week, right? For those of you who are new here, Thursday and Saturday nights, we stream and we fly together. And then for the first Saturday of every month, although we made an exception for last month because Symphonic had some stuff going on, But we also hop in Discord voice, so it gives an opportunity for the whole world to hear your groovy voices, friends. Yes. I'm just following this yellow line. Hopefully it'll... Okay, good. It's like, I'm just going to follow the yellow line like I should. Right? And we got our friends going. Very high density altitude. I need a bunch of thrust to taxi. No kidding, Kyle. That's a... Yeah, just wait until we take off. Just wait until we take off. Yeah, we're like already at 5,000, 400 feet essentially, right? Let's see our friends behind us. Oh, there they are. Silva Killer, Nordic Falcon. Mm-hmm. You're doing a D-rate takeoff as well. Absolutely funky, groovy. Awesome. All right, I think I can take the route information above off, right? Don't need that anymore. All right, so we're going to go to the second, so we're going to cross this road here for the ground service vehicles, and we're going to go to the second taxiway just right up here. Am I taking off first? You're all going to give me the honors? Really? Well, aren't you all so kind and friendly? That's why we do this. That's why we do these streams, because everybody is so nice and friendly. There's ISU Fan for Life and good old Flying Boeing. Hey, how many of you saw Flying Boeing's latest compilation we highlighted? I did upload that. Flying Boeing and I went back and forth, and he gave some good suggestions on the thumb for that one. And actually, Flying Boeing, it turned out really well. I think we both agree. So appreciate your feedback on that, my friend. And of course, all the work you did on that compilation. You do so much work, and you don't really take much credit for yourself on that. Give a lot of the rest of us credit for it, but just goes to show what a good heart you have. Low Tech 420 says, hello, SimFanatic and amigos. I almost have my new PC set up. Thank you for the excellent scenery. I won last week. Blue skies. Hey, everybody, do a shout out to Low Tech. Low Tech, thank you for that comment. Appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, we appreciate it. And Christopher Edge, that's what we do with those donations that you give. We give them back. It goes back, and so it goes back into the channel. And so thank you again, Christopher Edge, for that donation. But shout out to Low Tech 420. Low Tech 420. I'm so glad you're enjoying the scenery, my friend. Congratulations once again. Who the heck is that? Dubs Gaming. Dubs Gaming. I start thinking of Dash Dubs. Low Tech says Vision Jet. Oh man, I need to get that. You're right, Low Tech. Low Tech, it was good to see you win that. That was a first. I believe that was the first giveaway that you have actually won on this channel. You've been here for quite some time, Low Tech, so it was good to see you win that scenery. Well deserved, my friend. Well deserved. All right, and we're just going to hold short here, right behind. Christopher's like, at least buy yourself an orange whip. What I might do is with the Flight Sim Expo, I've been looking. You all notice the freaking crazy prices of. Well, I know Kyle knows this, but the crazy prices of airfare right now. Holy crap! I looked at because I still need to buy tickets for myself and my son, and last time I checked, flying from Des Moines to Houston was like $420 a ticket. Like mother of pearl. Boy, did I just sound old as sin? Mother of pearl. I either sounded like an old person or Mr. Burns. Right? Good old Simpsons reference there. Mother of pearl. But yeah, it's a crazy ass ridiculous. Let's watch Flying Boeing take off here. Flying Boeing, let's show us what you got in that liveryless. Is that a word? Liveryless aircraft? We'll go with that. If it's not, SimFanatic's coining that term tonight. Throw it in the Webster's Dictionary, will you? Somebody. Super Herc 25's in the house. Super Herc, it's good to see you. Wattfish is going to Hawaii again in April? Wow. Let's, here goes Aviation Spotter. Aviation Spotter is going to go land at Kansas City, and then there's Chipper Sneeze. Chipper, welcome, man. Good to see Chipper. We're already at 28 likes. Thank you so much, my friends. My pals, my amigos. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, if you would be so kind. Christopher says, yes, crazy prices, just fly simulator to Des Moines. Exactly. Oh, man. Wait, Christopher, you're around the Iowa area then, huh? Nice. Just fly simulator to Des Moines. Sweet. All right, well, we saw, there goes Flying Boeing. By the way, Flying Boeing is Aviation Spotter. Just, that's one that I've got down. If I didn't have that one down, I'd have to go get a head check. Chipper Sneeze is sitting there, and Chipper, are you going to be taking off? And while Chipper Sneeze is getting set, ready to go. Oh, I think he's going. Yep, there he goes. There goes Chipper. Chipper Sneeze taking off, friends. Let's go ahead and remove those gamer tags so we can see him for all. I'll get a screenshot of that too. There goes Chipper Sneeze. I'm missing liveries for some reason. Obviously, Aviation Spotter, you are running a livery that I don't have, right? Let's see what I like is this is what I like. So I can turn this and I can look around, but like we can, why can't I zoom? I thought I could zoom. Huh, I guess it's not working. Never mind! But I see the rest of you back there, and now we'll go ahead and turn the nameplates back on. There goes Chipper Sneeze. Alright, so friends, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go stereo cockpit just for a moment. Just for a moment. Got to go stereo cockpit. And it's funny, so actually, many of you know Oz Flight Simmer, right? I don't know, is he streaming tonight? But Oz Flight Simmer, I heard him during one of his live streams. I just happened to be sitting on my couch and listening to him, and he goes, I don't even know if he knew I was there. He didn't know I was there. And he goes, as SimFans says, stereo cockpit. So, pretty cool guy. He's got 85,000 subscribers. Pretty amazing. I know some of you have come to this channel because of following Oz Flight Simmer, and so thank you for joining our family. It's great to have you all here, by the way. Okay, let me see. All right, so we're gonna go. Can't read shit. Ready for takeoff. Parking brake is set. So landing lights are going to come on. Seems like when I have the checklist in front of me, I forget everything. Wing on. We're going to go position, strobe, and steady. Kind of sounds a little saucy, doesn't it? Strobe and steady. Taxi lights are off. Position lights are strobe and steady. TCAS, we want to go TARA. So go back down here and go TARA in this little switch here. TARA. And transponder, mode C. We're good there. All right, we're ready for takeoff. Ready for takeoff, friends. Let's go ahead and hit the chronometer. Are we ready? Let's go. Get a screenshot of that. Gary P, how's it going, Gary P? Welcome, buddy. Good to have you here, Gary P. All right, friends, we're going to go ahead and turn off the gamer tags just for now, just for a moment. I really got to fix my Xbox controller, the damn vibration. Every time I turn the damn thing on, it just goes, it's like rattling my desk, hopping around like a frickin', oh, who's that? Oh, Angel 15's here, friends. Look at that windsock, friends. We're definitely going the right direction. All right. Here we go. Let's go ahead, and we'll see you all on the other side. So we've got, just really quick, we've got, what do we got there? Because this is a channel about highlighting y'all. We got Old Golfer 67. Lycos is in here. Lycos, welcome back. Summer Kyle, Silva Killa. Who's back there? Mile High. I can't read that. Welcome, Mile High, Ellie, Super 25, Mariel. Awesome. All right, friends, let's go. So we're going to go ahead and stabilize. We're going to go ahead and accelerate 40%. Stabilize engines 40%. We're going to go ahead and do toga. I'll just hit this button. Toga. Forward pressure on the yoke. Until we hit 80 knots. And it does take a while to get this bird up in the air, I've noticed. See you on the other side, friends. See you on the other side, my SimFan family. 80 knots. Release that forward pressure. Let the vertical stabilizer take over for directional control. So, yep, the aviation will see all at Kansas City, my friends. We'll have some barbecue. We'll have some good old Kansas City barbecue. How about that? D1 rotate. Keep that nose down the center. All right.
Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate, gear up. Looking good. Stir bank. To the left. To the left, to the left. Oh, God. Please don't tell me that anyone likes to square dance. Hey, if you do, that's all right. I'm just not one of those. You know, you go to those wedding parties and everybody gets out there and they start square dancing. And just, yeah, not for me. Nothing against anyone that likes doing that. The ladies really like to do it. I'll just sit back at the table, friends. I'll sip on my orange whips and I'll watch everybody else having fun. I'm not up for. I said square dancing. Shows how old I am. It's line dancing, right? Not for me, but hey, more power to all of you that like doing it. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and disable the track IR, but we're getting up here. Now we're gonna go ahead and go LNAV, VNAV, and command. And that's going to let that autopilot take over. Now what we're going to do is we're going to watch this left tape. Why am I in this mode of teaching? Like all of a sudden I'm like in this mode of like, I'm not being my funny self. What about dime dancing? What the hell is dime dancing? Deviant partner, do-si-do. And here we go. Oh boy, you guys are going to get me started. Oh boy. You're going to start freaking out. Yep, LNAV, VNAV, just like Kyle said. I'm gonna start freaking out. As I sometimes like scare Aviation Spotter. He's often like, "Oh God, here we go." Let's go ahead and do flaps 1. Let's go to the left wing here. All right, look at that. Let's see if we can see our friends back there. I bet we can see them. Oh yeah, Dubs Gaming. I almost want to say Dubs Gaming. There's ISU Fan for Life, Mile High. I almost want to say that Dubs Gaming is. That wouldn't be Dash Dubs. Dash Dubs wouldn't be playing this, would he? Okay, we can go ahead and do that last notch of flaps. There we go. That can't be, right? I can't believe TNT's missing this, friends. He's going to miss the best part. And we all know what that is. Aviation. Do you hear me? How did you know? Christopher Edge says, enjoy your streams. Have a good night. Nice takeoff. Thank you, Christopher Edge. Christopher, if you're taking off, we do appreciate, again, $20 dono. Do appreciate you coming and watching and enjoying the channel. Hopefully you do find a lot of enjoyment. Again, thank you, Christopher, for joining us tonight. It's good to have you here, my friend. What is going on? Wattfish, my game just crashed? What the hell's going on? Why? What's going on, Wattfish? Like, okay, Wattfish crashed. Sage, Texas, I think, crashed. It was Sage, Texas, right? Or am I messing that up? Brent Fisher, Dad is taking over for Bruden. Just looking at his watch and said, holy SHIT, it's been an hour and it hasn't taken off yet. Brent, that's because I did this for you, buddy. Gary P. He did stream tonight morning. Oh, thanks, Gary. That was for my question on OS, right? Gary, it's good to have you here as well, man. Kyle, let's boogie. Let's boogie, oogie, oogie, till we... No, shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. I really should have learned my lesson a long time ago. Symphonic does not... I shouldn't sing. I should leave that to my daughter and the rest of you out there that actually have singing voices. We're at 10,000 feet. We're going to go ahead and turn off the landing lights. Just go right across the way here, including the wing and wheel well. And we should be good to go. Oh, that'll be good. I'm going to get all of my family here. There we go. That's gonna be, let me see if I can get all your nameplates in. And just a little bit right there. All right, say cheese, cheese. There we go. That's going to be a good one. We'll post that in Discord later. Hey, Symphonic, what did you do with the money? What money? Which money? Low tech? All right, here we go. We're going to keep on climbing. Flying Boeing way ahead of us. Look at that. Look at that aircraft. So again, we're in the 737-900. Was PMDG 737, didn't this, the 900, this was released last week, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, friends. How could I not, like, know this? I'm going to turn off the Bravo camera just to get that out of the way, because we'll bring that back online here in a few. Once I get above flight level 180, because we are flying to 350, I'm, as you all can tell, out of an orange whip. It's never a good place to be. How's my voice volume? Is it okay? I'm not being too loud, am I? Hey, everybody okay with this out here, or would you rather have me have it back there so it's not in the way? You know, I always want to know what my viewers prefer. You know, it doesn't. See, I got to get this set up, but like if I put it, you know, you have some streamers, you know, they have the microphone like right here. It bugs the shit out of me because then my boom, it's in my way. Like when I'm flying, I don't want to hit the damn boom, so I just need to work with it more. Maybe instead of hanging down, like look like I won't even say what this looks like. But, yeah, does it bother all of you, you know, with it in the way? The money you didn't spend on... Oh. Nicely done. Nicely done, Low Tech. Oh. I'll tell you what I did with that, Low Tech. I'm spending it now on my daughter's singing lessons. Actually, my daughter, I mentioned this before, my daughter is actually now taking lessons for a faculty member at probably university, you know, where that I work for, and so overheard her singing at one of the plays. I think it was it Shrek Jr. or it might have been, doesn't matter. But anyway, it was at one of the her performances, and she had one of the lead roles, and he was really impressed with her. So yeah, she's taking lessons now from a faculty member. So she was taking lessons from a real good gal, but just did kind of private lessons. But now she's stepping up her game. So that's where my money's going to now, Low Tech. Pay for her lessons. That's right, but I think it's going to be a good investment. It already has been a good investment. I don't have to think about it. It's been a great investment. All right, 29 likes. Thank you, friends. I feel like I'm getting stuffed up again. And you know what? It was probably Aces dropping into the stream, spread his viruses through the internet, and now, right, Aviation Spotter? I don't know how he does it, but he does. He's found a way. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. I'm just going to, like, positive thinking. I'm not going to get sick. Right? How many of us can will ourselves to not get sick? How many of us have thought of that, right? You're like, you wake up and you got a little bit of that sore throat, and you're like, no, it's just dry air. It's just dry air. It's wintertime, just dry air. You know? Oh, Whitefish, I'm sorry to hear that, man. There's a lot of stuff going around. A lot of people getting sick. The latest COVID variant, what are we at, 34 now? I don't know. Sorry to hear that, Whitefish. Fast and speedy recovery to you, man. Feel the Reaper's back here. My quarantine for COVID be over on Saturday. See, look at everybody's like, well, I didn't mean to do the laughter. I meant to do that one. So I wasn't like laughing that you're sick with COVID. It's good to hear, Feel Reaper. Hopefully you must be much better now, right? All right, we're above flight level 180, even though the TNT is missing it. Maybe he'll catch this later on when he watches the stream later, because, of course, it's recorded. We all know what this means, and if you're new here, go ahead and just go ahead and mute. Just do yourself a favor and just mute me right now, because I'm going to do something that's really childish, but we always have to do it because it's kind of tradition now. All right, so once we hit that, actually I'm way past it by 3,000 and some odd feet. But normally when you pass, at least in the United States, it's different in other parts of the world, but when you pass that flight level 180, you go to standard pressure, which is 299 What we see over here is a little button that says what? Yeah, we know what's coming. Is this on? Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2, 3, syphilis. Syphilis, STD, syphilis. We got to hit STD, testing, 1, 2. So STD, we hit this. So now watch, we hit the STD, so you see the 3016, standard pressure, what that stands for. Whoops, hit the wrong button, I always do that. There we go, now we go to STD. Now we've got crabs. No, we don't have crabs. We're back in action now. So like that just helps ATC, and it's good for separation of all the aircraft, of course. And so as we make our way to 3, I'm sorry for the childish behavior. For those of you that are new here, it's definitely... why do you try to lower the viewer count? Exactly, Aviation. Because I just got to do it, man. I just got to do it. Oh, funny. All right, friends. Well, I think at this point in time... Oh, what happened to our... Oh, I forgot. You know, I didn't turn our tunes back on. What's wrong with me? There we go. Oh, yeah. All right, so with that, this guy is going to go ahead and get an orange whip. So, hey, who's with me? Hey, Aviation Spotter, orange whip. Kyle, orange whip. The rest of you, orange whip. 3 orange whips. I'll be right back with you, friends. Thank you again for joining SimFanatic and the SimFan family for tonight's live stream. I'm going to jump out of the aircraft, put the gamer tags on, highlight all of you. I will be back in like 3 to 4 minutes with my orange whip, and we will continue on as we make our way to flight level 350. Stick with me, friends. I'll be right back. Should have done a bio break. Okay. Thanks for sticking around, SimFans. See, a lot of you stick around. A lot of you stuck around. Appreciate it so much. Game on, friends. Game on. Look at all of you back there. Holy cow! Look at all those gamer tags. Gorgeous, beautiful. We are sticky. Hey, Stinklebottom, how you doing? Stinklebottom's in the house, friends. All right. How far are we? So we're at we're getting close to top of descent. So, friends, let's make our way up to flight level 350, and then we aren't going to be at top of climb for very long, right? But I think if I remember right from last night, I think it's about like a 15 minutes, and then we'll hit top of descent. So, not a lot of time between climb and top of descent. Why did I not hit legs over there? Legs. Legs. Uh-oh, Stinklebottom is spamming us. All right. Stinklebottom, we are happy to have you here. Don't get us wrong. But don't spam us. All right, so now we're at getting close to top of ascent, or top of climb. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look-see. Take a look-see, friends. Whitefish says, we have nothing to drink at my house. Well, that's no good. No orange whips, no orange juice. Sage Texas, boom. Look at this. So now if we go down here, yeah, it's hotter than the son of a gun. What speed are you going to cruise at, Simfanatic? As fast as I can go. Whatever the FMC says. Let's take a look. Once we get to 350, it looks like 0.782, buddy. 0.782. What is the temperature here? It feels like hotter than hell in here. What's going on? I can't even read this thing. Holy shit, it's 81 degrees in my studio. Oh, no wonder it's hot. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious, friends. You hear that buzzer? It means we're 1,000 feet away from hitting our top of climb. Top of climb. So I thought about, like, with this microphone, like kind of coming out of the, out of nowhere. I thought about like moving it over here, but like my desk, it would get in the way, and I could flip my video, right? But then you wouldn't see airplane mode, right? It'd be backwards like it was a mirror. So I haven't done that, but I gotta figure out a better position for this, right? Like maybe if I put it down here and then had it coming up here, but then it's not too bad in my way. I might have to mess around with that just so I can like, have it down here and instead of this thing, I mean, it's like this sounds a lot better, right? But how would it be? Maybe I could just stream like this. What do you think? You all don't want to see my face anyway. It's like this. It's like, doesn't this sound better, Kyle? What do you think? Does it sound better? Yeah, a little more bass. I mean, I do have some processing But you know, I don't know. I gotta mess around a little bit. But we're gonna put that. I mean, it does a pretty good job. This is a Blue Yeti. It doesn't do a horrible job. Thought about upgrading the mic, but it does just fine. So I don't. It's probably a waste of money if I upgrade it. If I did upgrade it, I'd use the contribution. So, but yeah, I don't know. It works just fine. It's fine. It's a nice mic. I think a lot of people would love to have this mic. Right? Kyle says, I only care about the image. I'm right on margin with my fuel due to that taxi. Awesome. Hey, how about those Chiefs? Huh? Governors? Chiefs beating the Eagles? Sorry, Chris. But I'm not. No, I'm kidding. Actually, I wish, like my son, he's a huge Eagles fan, as some of you know. And I just wish, I mean, I love the game. It was a great game. I think all of us can agree, even though that call at the end was kind of BS. It was BS, right? That was a lame call at the end there. But, you know, it's just that kind of like, I don't care if you're an Eagles fan or a Chiefs fan. I think the call at the end there, I don't think Chiefs fans were really that excited about it either. I mean, not to say that the Chiefs fans, we won't take it, right? But it would have been nice to just, like, not have that call. But there was a lot of opportunities for the Eagles to win. I can't believe that the Chiefs came back like they did, although I can believe it. I told my son, I'm like, you know, we got Patrick Mahomes, and we've got Travis Kelce and all the others in that team, and the Eagles have a phenomenal team. I'm like, Tyler, and just like, you know, it could go either way, man. And they pulled it out. They pulled it out, but hell of one of the best Super Bowl games I've seen, and yeah, it's great. I don't know. Maybe some of you aren't like you know, NFL fans, and that's just fine, or sports fans. But oh man, TPHI 17. I didn't realize you were here. Thank you for joining us, TPH. Welcome back to the stream. Hey man, if you got to go to bed 4 a.m., holy shnikes. That's right. You are like, oh my God, you're 6 hours ahead of us. 4 a.m. Yeah, go to bed. TPHI, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have to do an earlier stream. Oh, that really quick, TPHI, just because. Who's that by me? That's pretty cool. Angel. So before you leave, TPHI, and the rest of you, I wasn't sure if we'd be able to stream Saturday night because of my son's, you know, as I mentioned, state swim championship. But it actually, I ended up working out, and so I will be able to live stream Saturday night with all of you. So again, Saturday nights are general aviation flights. Put it into our Discord server of any suggestions. I haven't figured it out yet, and I won't have much time, so I really need your help. So if y'all could like let me know in Discord what you would like for a GA flight, what kind of airplane you want us to fly, and what kind of route you want to fly, greatly appreciate it. If you could just put like the route. But really would like to get that channel just more of just the route and just the information rather than a lot of the chatter. But just easier to read that way. But please help me out because I'm going to need it. But the good news is we are going to be streaming Saturday night at 8:30. But we'll try to do an earlier time. I can't do an earlier time this Saturday, unfortunately, TPH. But we'll do that sometime soon. I know Swedish Aviator and a lot of the rest of our friends that are across the globe can't always do these streams late at night. So thanks for joining, TPH. Blue skies, my friend, and happy simming. We'll see you hopefully soon. Fozzie says, don't care, go Eagles. Oh, the Eagles will be back. You know the Eagles are going to be back, right, Chris? Chris says, not going to say that call broke the game for us, but it's not being called would have made for a lot better ending. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't think anyone's ever going to argue that with you, Chris. It really could have been anyone's game, right? It really could have, but you never know what's going to happen. You know, if that didn't get called, you know, what the Chiefs with Butker kicked the field goal, and you know, it would have been a lot more time left, and you know, obviously, Eagles could have come back and kick a field goal to tie it, maybe win it. Just a lot of unknowns, but one hell of a game. I was hoping for just a good game. We got it. We definitely got it. And we also got it at 3507. We are at top of climb, my friends. So we're going to go over here, hit the FMC button, Hit program. Did I ever turn down the volume, by the way? Yeah, I did. Good. Sometimes I forget that. So top of descent, top of climb. What am I saying? Top of descent, 162, 161 nautical miles, 1732. I guess we got. Oh yeah, we have a headwind tonight. That's right. So we got 21 more minutes before our top of descent. David Edel's in the house. David, how you doing, man? David says hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Just dropped in to say hello. David, thank you for dropping in to say hello. Smashing that thumbs up button. I see we're at 39 concurrent viewers. Thank you, friends, for joining us tonight. Having a lot of fun for a Thursday night live stream, as we always do on Thursday and Saturday nights. I've been thinking of a new concept. You know, like everybody, like not everybody, but a lot of people will, content providers will do giveaways, and they'll advertise. And I've been doing that, like, oh, the giveaway is this scenery, the giveaway is this. I kind of been thinking about a concept of like doing a random giveaway. So it's just like, you might not know, we did what 2 weeks ago, Silva Killa, Kyle and Aviation Spotter. We did a giveaway just ad hoc. Didn't even like have it advertised or anything. I think that would be kind of just an idea that popped into my head. Just like, yeah, you know, we'll still do the advertising, the giveaway, so everybody can join in. But maybe every once in a while we might do a random giveaway, so when people join, they might come across something that just happens to be a pop-up giveaway, whatever it is, you know. Kyle says that could be fun. I think so too, man. Might add some excitement, you know. I'm sure I'm not the first to come up with that concept, but I was just thinking about it, Aviation. Aviation here to give me shit. Silvica says, love the idea. Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, yeah, because every time it's just like, oh, we got to do it's a giveaway and advertise. And then we'll definitely be doing that for the Charlie pedals, right? Definitely be doing it for the Charlie pedals. Got to do it for the Charlie pedals. But I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool when we did that a couple weeks ago and just did the ad hoc giveaway. It was kind of fun. But I gotta think more about it, because I gotta think, like, what are the ones? Like, it could be Orbix scenery, it could be, you know, Fly Tampa scenery, it could actually even be hardware. I've got a couple things in hardware to do a giveaway. And so I gotta think out some of that a little bit. But LC has some extra cash they need to spend before the IRS. Exactly! Exactly, Harry. Oh my goodness, yes. Why, you think that has something to do with it? Maybe. All right. What do you all think about the new SimBrief, the whole new SimBrief thing? You like the new interface? I ran it for the first time tonight before this flight. It's a little fancier. It did need work, right? Let's face it. The old SimBrief interface, I mean, it's been like that for the longest time. I actually think Navigraph did a good job in getting that updated. And so, yeah, I think that's going to be one of those things that's they're going to continuously improve, you know, because many of you know, but may not know, SimBrief's been out forever and a day, and Navigraph acquired them. Actually, the developer for SimBrief went and joined Navigraph's team, and nothing really ever changed, and that was probably by design, but now they've actually updated the interface, which is nice. Chiefs defense special teams were the key. Punt return, fumble recovery, and return. Oh, yeah. Made the difference with Philly defense falling off. Yeah, agreed. And then how about the hit that wasn't considered a catch and there was a fumble and the defender picked it up and ran it into the end zone? Yeah. Go Hawks, Low Tech says. Senior Stacy's back in the house. Senior Stacy, how's it going? Good to have you back here, Senior Stacy. Thank you for joining us. Look at that. Angel right back there. I'll get a screenshot of you, Angel. Right back there, Angel 15. Very cool. Get a little escort from Angel 15. Aviation Spider, well, I just recommended that idea so nobody would jump on the stream just to win the giveaway and leave and only give the people who watch you. I don't remember you saying that. If you said that, I don't remember you saying that. So, but yeah, Aviation, if you did, my apologies. But yeah, I was just like, it would be kind of cool to do the giveaway. And maybe you did say it, and it just took a while for it to surface in my brain. But yeah, I think that would be good. Just I don't know, it just kind of adds a little thing, but not just for the fact that they just jump on the stream to win, but not only to give the people who watch the stream, but yeah, it just be, you know, that's something that people could probably catch on to quickly and add to some of the viewers for sure. Chipper Sneeze still up there. Flying Boeing still ahead of us. I can't tell. Flying Boeing, your gamer tag's over the other one. Dream. Oh, that was. I can't remember who that was. Dream something up above, up ahead. Fozzie Warbear. Tipbird back there. Wattfish back there as well in the 820N. Beautiful. Kind of cool to see Angel over there. Right off the left wing. See if anybody's off my right wing. Nope, nobody's off the right wing. Just the left wing. Sage Texas says, right, the second fumble return. Yeah. I mean, I knew that wasn't going to be rule to catch, right? Because they gotta, what's the rule? Receiver has to catch it, and then like do 2 steps, a somersault, a backflip, and then spin on his head, and then if you hit the ball out, it's considered a fumble. I mean, that was clearly a catch, right? I mean, we get it. It's to protect the receiver, right? Because if they just catch the ball and you have a defender like just slam right into them, it doesn't give them any chance to react to protect themselves. So, I mean, I kind of agree with that rule. You know, just because it gives the defender, it gives the receiver a chance to actually protect themselves. Because if they just catch the ball, it's clearly a catch, but you have a defender just slamming into them with like full force, regardless of the crown to crown, like at the helmet. So it doesn't even have to be that, but it's to protect the players, and I guess I'd agree with that. Like, some people don't. Some people don't agree with it. It's like if it's clearly a catch, then that should be a penalty, or not a penalty. If it's clearly a catch, it should be a fumble. But I don't know. I think we gotta protect the players too. I mean, there's so many rules though. My father-in-law used to play for a collegiate team, and they went to one of the bowl games. You know, when bowls actually mattered, like back in the 70s, so it actually took something to get into a bowl. You wouldn't have like this ridiculous, like, oh, our I don't know, how many games does most college teams play? Like, I'll just make something up, but it's like, okay, you've got a team that's like, you know, 9-8, or you know, or something like that. I'm thinking NFL right now, but anyway, you get my drift. You know, it's like you hardly have a winning record and you're in a bowl game, right? 12. Okay, thanks, Harry. So yeah, so there you go. So you're like, you know, you're 7-5 or you're 6-6, and it's like, yeah, you're in a bowl game, right? But this was back when you actually had to be like dominate. And Sage Texas says he agrees it wasn't a fumble. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna agree with that. Well, that goes against what I just said. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, it goes with what I said, right? It was not a fumble. It wasn't a. Jeez, the orange whips are fucking kicking in here. Wow. But it wasn't a fumble. Whitefish says Purdue got handed a bowl game. Sadly, we got smacked by LSU. Senior Stacy, I joined your flight, but I'm in the middle of a flight through some weather over here in Kentucky in a DA-60. I love that plane. I love that plane, Senior Stacy. DA-62. Actually, I want to get that plane. I'm a real pilot, and I almost said I'm a real pilot in real life. It's true. I am not current, unfortunately. I do need to get current, but I always said, Senior Stacy, I tell my wife, I'm like, if we can afford it, of course, this is going to be years now from now when I retire. I'm not getting it now, but I'd love to get either a DA-62 or a Panthera. Anybody know what a Panthera is? Oh, it's such a beautiful. Who's that now? Tipbird going by us. But yeah, I'd love to get a DA62. That one I've flown a few times, and that's a fun plane to fly in flight sim. I've never flown the real thing. I've got a coworker that is also a pilot, and she's actually flown a DA62. Piper Pipistrel, exactly. It's a great plane, Harry. You got it, brother. I love that plane. That plane's actually pressurized. I think it's like... you might have to help me, Harry. I think that aircraft can go 20... I think the service ceiling's 20-some thousand, might be 28,000. That might be a little high for it. But I told my wife, it's like, that would be an aircraft that, I mean... I don't think I'd ever want to fly over the mountains with a single-engine aircraft, but that aircraft is so sound, I might consider it. It's like kind of like the SR, right? It does have a parachute as well. You can't completely rely on a parachute, though. You see plenty of pilots that die because they're flying those planes and they like pop the parachute at the wrong time, and the fucking parachute just like flies off or it gets tangled. You can't just be like, well, I've got a parachute, so I can do all the kind of stupid shit I want and count on the parachute to get me back down to the ground safely. No, that doesn't always happen. It's nice one, Sage, Texas. Oh my god, that's hilarious. 80s rock band Pantera. Maybe that's why I like it. I like a little heavy metal Pantera. Chris Evans, I've flown the DA40 in real life. Cool. And damn, Diamond makes a hell of an aircraft. Yeah, I mean, it looks awesome. I've never flown one. I'd love to fly one sometime. TBH, in real life, I wanted to be burning Jet A before doing night IFR over mountains. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, good point. TBH would be a great plane to fly. Love it. All right, let's see. We still got plenty of time, I think. Top percent, 68. Well, we better get ready. 68 nautical miles, 1732. Like usually, when you're within 30 minutes, you should be setting this. I'm a little late to the game. Anybody have the intercept altitude for runway 1? I think it's 2,300 if memory serves. Let me check it here. 2,900. Thank you, ZIRKL. 2,900. So we're going to go over here and we're going to go 2,900. Again, that'll get us 1,900 feet above the ground. I can't believe we're already almost at top of descent. I actually thought about before tonight's live stream, I thought, you know, but this was actually before I found out that I had to get up at flipping 6:30 in the morning. But I was actually thinking about, well, you know what, if everybody wanted to continue on, because it'll be like relatively early, that, you know, maybe we could do another leg or something, like a short commercial flight, but I don't know, friends, because we'll let's see. Now we can tell when we will get landed, because if we go over here, it'll be approximately at 1802, which is, I mean, that's only, what, 38 minutes away. So that'll put us at approximately almost 11 o'clock. That'll be a good time to that'll be a good time to end the stream. I'd maybe be up, Chris Evans, if you're up for it, or anyone else. I don't see Don here tonight. We've got several people that, but we still have like 27 right on. We've had like 35. We hit 39 tonight. Just fantastic. That was awesome. But we do have a few of the regulars that weren't able to make it tonight. And but Don's at dinner. Don's Blackfish. Good. Thank you for mentioning that. Don is always up for a little COD. And Chris Evans, if you're still in here, there you are. Chris Evans, I've flown the DA40. I just read your message there. Maybe we could do a round or two of, for those of you that have Call of Duty. Silver Killer has Call of Duty. I bet you're in for it, Silva. Maybe we could do like maybe a couple rounds of Call of Duty. Maybe I should stream that. I won't stream it like for everybody, but I could do a unlisted stream, or we could just do it in Discord. We'll figure it out. Harry W, I bought COD and now no one ever. Well, how about tonight, Harry? I'm your Huckleberry. That's just my game. Who says that, Harry? You know who says that? I'm your Huckleberry, that's just my game. I bet you know. Chris Evans says, unfortunately, I'm at work. Oh, no. And even if it wasn't in my office, it's all torn apart because we are having it painted. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. That's okay, Chris. Maybe next time, man. Yeah, it was peer pressure, Harry, wasn't it? By the way, if you, so Harry is actually ISU fan for life inside the game, inside the sim. Jeez, right back there, ISU fan for life, right there, 1980. Haven't done a Symphonetic Shuffle tonight, I guess. Haven't done a Symphonetic Shuffle. I don't know if I have enough energy. Y'all notice I don't have as much energy tonight? I gotta be getting sick. I kind of feel like I'm... But it was kind of a long week, too. But I don't know. I just, yeah. You ever have those moments where it's just like, I just don't have any energy, and you think, am I getting sick, or is it just like, you know, I'm just like mellowing out, or what's the deal? But I don't know. My point being, I don't know if I have enough energy for a Symphonetic Shuffle tonight, friends. You're no Daisy. Low Tech knows. Low Tech knows. I was just looking, Low Tech, to make sure nobody posted what movie it is. You got the movie, though. You know what movie I'm talking about. You don't know Daisy? You don't know Daisy at all? Just start giving it away now. Is there anything any of you are looking forward to that's going to be coming out for Microsoft Flight Simulator? I know we got the Blackbird 757. It's going to be coming out hopefully within the next year, maybe few months, maybe even less than a year, a few months. I'm not even sure. That's supposed to be coming out at some point. I'm looking forward to it. I hope they do it. It's going to be their first aircraft. They actually have a true 757 pilot that is being a consultant for them. Captain Howdy, PMDG's 777. Captain Howdy, how's it going? See, I knew that would get some of you out in chat. Captain Howdy. Yeah, PMDG. Oh, shit, there it is. See, I said it. And now it happens. Whew. This won't go for very long. Woo! I don't have the energy tonight. I mean, I can still do the Symphonetic Shuffle, but it's just... And I said that. That was not planned, by the way. That was not scripted. I had no idea. Maybe subconsciously I did. A2A Comanche, Kyle says. And Fly-by-Wire 380. Oh, yeah, that'll be a good one. You know, Daisy if you do? God, that's a good movie. Yeah, the PMDG 777. You're right, Captain Howdy. That'll be an amazing... That will kick butt, buddy. That will be a nice... Because PMDG's doing it right? And it'll be actually finally, like, I mean, PMDG, like, since the... oh my god, why did I just lose it? Not DC9. Oh my god. DC9? Was it the DC9? DC9, right? We'll go with DC9. It's all been the 737s, right? For Microsoft Flight Simulator, anyway. So yeah, I mean, having the 777, having an actual different aircraft, man, that'll be cool. DC6, thank you, Fozzie. God, knew that didn't seem right. But yeah, after the DC6, it's like, well, and I mean, not complaining. They're pumping out that PMG and pumping out that PMDG. That's not what I meant. Pumping out the 737 constantly. Awesome. Oh, they will do it right, Fozzie. Absolutely. Sage Texas says, what movie? Nobody knows the movie other than Sage Texas. And me, of course. I've got one more clue, and then I'll let Low Tech cue you in on the movie, Sage. Let me think of another quote. Okay, how about this one? Tell him I'm coming, and hell's coming with me. You hear that? Hell's coming with me! Anybody get it now? That probably didn't help you one bit. Probably didn't help you one bit. Do it for Johnny. Yeah. Yep, Whitefish, I think, knows it. Nobody guesses the movie. Sage doesn't know the movie? Oh, Sage. Sage. Here's another hint. Not too far away from you. Not too far away. Or how about this? Well, no, I already said that. I'm your Huckleberry. There we go, Silva. There we go, Alan. Tombstone. Exactly. Let's give them a $7. Great effing movie, right? Talking about movies. We're gonna be doing for membership. We're gonna be doing movie night with SimFanatics. So I'm gonna be like doing movies. We'll do whatever you all want to see. Obviously, we'll do movies that are comedies, but we'll also maybe could do some serious movies too, like Tombstone. But we want to do movies that probably have an aviation tip, but it doesn't always have to be that way. As long as we're having fun, right? As long as we're having fun, that's all that matters. That's always been our motto. It's like, as long as we're having fun, then we're good. Right, Chippa? Chipper's way up ahead. Oh, that wasn't for what you said? Do it for Johnny. That rang a bell. Okay, now I gotta guess what that movie is. Do it for Johnny. What movie is that? Give us another clue. Is that a movie? Maybe that's not even a movie. Okay, Kyle says, brief the approach. All right. So, we're going to go down here. Thank you, Kyle. Let's turn the music down so I can hear myself think. It's just really hard, too. So, we're going to be doing our approach. Again, we're going to be on one right. So, we're going to go to iNet ref. You can see here we got 110.75 at 11. Again, let's go ahead and, Kyle, I'll go ahead and the rest of you, I will post the route information up above. So there you can see we're going to be going in, we're doing the JSON 2, I'm actually doing JSON 1 approach with ILS 1 right. So we're in our FMC now, and so, let's see, it's a movie, okay. That is, that's Tombstone. Well, John and Tyler, Madcap, where you going with that shotgun? Us Flight Simmers in the house, friends! There's Oz. Oz, how the hell you doing, man? Thanks for joining us tonight. Did someone say dono? Oz, thanks for joining us tonight. I was talking about you earlier, Oz. Oz, a hell of a nice guy and great content provider. Oz, thanks for joining us tonight. Good to see you again, my friend. Appreciate you joining. And everybody give some orange whips to Oz in chat and say blue skies to Oz. Somebody throw in Oz's link to his site. We got to give him some love. If maybe Kyle or somebody that's still back their way, since I'm going to be doing the brief on the approach. We hit 35 likes, 36 likes now. Thanks. I bet Oz did one of those too. Thank you so much, Oz. Appreciate you being there, my brother, my pal, my amigo, my brother from another mother. What other kind of sayings can I say, Oz? Had a few orange whips, Oz. Ooh, it's a groovy thing. Oz, so good to see you, man. Thank you for that $5 dono. Appreciate it, my brother, my pal, my amigo. There we go. Kyle threw in Oz's channel. I think that's Oz's channel. Thank you so much, Kyle. And do check out Oz's channel. He is one hell of a guy. Oz, thanks again, man. All right, so for the brief on the approach for runway 1 right, and we've never flown. Sage Texas giving Oz some love with those orange whips. Thank you, Oz. Thank you again, and thank you, Sage. So we're going to do 110.75 on the ILS. So we're going to do it, drop down here. Now this is different. I kind of like this. What do you all think about this? Austin, you got the 737-900? So you can type in the 11075, and then you hit this little thing here and the little arrow thing, and now we got one. I like this rather than, I don't know. The other one's not bad for the other 737s, but kind of nice and easy. So we got the 11075. Oh, look at all the orange whips. Look at that. Austin's good. Austin's dropping some orange whips. Oh, gosh, dang it. You know what I got to do? Us, you did it. I just did the Symphonic Shuffle, but for you, Us, this is for you, my friend, my pal, my amigo. This is the whip, right? The orange whip. Woo! Thank you, Us. Enough of that. I just did a Symphonic Shuffle earlier, Us, and I am out of energy. I was just telling everybody, I hope I'm not getting sick. Like, some of us have been sick. This stuff's going around. Hope you're all staying healthy. Okay, so we got to do course now at 11. So we're going to go up here and do course of 11. That was for you, Us. So everybody's like, oh my gosh, my eyes, my eyes. So we're going to do course of 11. And we got 110.7.5, and I think all of that's good. Oh, and we need to plug in. Let's do 40 flaps. I kind of like doing 40 flaps for our approach speed, our VREF, if you will, reference. So we got the 40 at 144, and thank you, Kyle. So again, we are going to be flying into KMCI. We are going one right, and we're just below the descent profile, if you will. And a lot of times it's good to go over here and check. So we want to cross DPEAK at flight level 230 or below, so that'd be 23,000 or below at 259. So I think on our speed we're looking good. I think we're looking really good. But the multi-mode receiver, what does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, the multi-mode receiver. I got you. Whitefish says the quotes were from Outsiders. Oh yeah, Johnny from Outsiders. See, that's why I thought it was Tombstone, because Johnny Tyler, Madcap, right? That's why I thought it was Tombstone. That's why I thought it was Tombstone, dude. Whitefish. The Outsiders. This is another hell of a. Hey, you want to talk about what? How many great actors were in the Outside? I mean, Tombstone, right? You got Bill Paxton. You got fucking Val Kilmer. You've got. Oh my God, main character. Why can't I think? Great guy, Kurt Russell. Jeez, what's wrong with me? Sam Elliott. I mean, damn. Yeah, I mean, great. But then with the Outsiders, you've got Tom Cruise. I don't even know. I don't even want to go through all of them, but there's so many within the Outsiders too. It's another one of those great '80s movies, right? Did y'all know that Tom Cruise is in the Outsiders? Johnny Ringo. That's it. Fozzie. Johnny Ringo. Billy Zane. God, yeah, Billy Zane was in that. And who's the guy from Wings? Remember the actor from Wings? The blonde guy? The guy that wears the blue shirt? He was in Sideways. He's actually a really good actor. I love Sideways. That movie. I don't know if you all seen Sideways. That's great. Paul Giamatti. God, that guy's fucking hilarious. I love that guy. Thomas Hayden Church. Exactly, Harry. Thank you. Great actor. I don't know if you all seen Sideways, but yeah, great. The Dude Abides. Samuel with the Dude Abides. Oh, take 420. I'm going through puberty. Did you all just hear me? I lost my voice. I just went high pitched. Thought I was well past puberty. I better tell my wife. No, but that was great. The Dude Abides. Yeah, because Samuel, of course, we all know what reference that is, right? That Low-Tech made, right? Because, of course, The Big Lebowski. Big Lebowski. I love that movie. It's one of my favorites. That'll definitely be one that we're going to do movie night with SimFanatic. Movie night with SimFanatic. That is what we're going to do. That's going to be one of the perks. Once I get the membership out there, we're going to do movie night with SimFanatic for those of you that are members. And we'll do that. I can't promise it'll be once a month or anything, but it'll be... we'll see what we can do with that, right? Kyle Summers, snow just spawned on the ground for me. I wonder if you'll see it pop in soon. Alan says scary. I don't know if that's... Oh, mine just... I think ours just popped in too, Kyle. Actually. Ah, that's weird. Roger Deacon shot The Big Lebowski. Wait, what? Really? Do you know this person? See, Kyle is one of our... not only is it one of our moderators and great fans as well, but is actual... runs a lot of camera work out in Hollywood. That's cool. I do keep saying movie night, Sage. I need to start. But see, I explained this before, right? I do keep saying movie night, but I want to make sure that I can commit. Before I start, I'm not going to start doing memberships until I can make sure that I can commit to the perks. So just say, super busy right now. I got a lot of stuff going on, and I don't want you all to be like, well, I'm going to do a membership, and then you get a membership, and then it's like, what the hell? And you saying that, Sage, going, you keep saying movie night. I'd rather you say it right now and you're not paying for a membership than you're paying for a membership and you keep saying movie night. But so that's why I haven't done it yet. That is why I haven't done the membership yet, because I want to make sure I can commit to all of you. I don't want to be that a-hole that says, hey, we're going to do all these things, join, and then never come through. I want to make sure I have enough time to do it. We will be doing it, my friend. Sage, we will be doing it, my friend. I'll be expecting you there with us on movie night. Where are we at? Oh, God. Oh, God. Aviation Spider dropping the dollar dono. Aviation Spider says, what's your thoughts on I&I builds making the Antonov AN225? Could you imagine a flying with like 40 of those things? Oh, great question, Aviation Spider. By the way, first of all, thank you, Aviation Spider, for that dollar dono. Appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, that would... That's a big freaking plane, right? That would be pretty amazing. Actually, speaking of that, Oz Flight Simmer has some news items, and he talked about the Antonov, 225 being released. That would be amazing, dude. I don't know. I mean, I think we probably should get it. It depends. I don't know what the price point is. I don't know what the price point. Oz, do you know what the price point is of that? SimFans, that's very important, as I have been one of the. Okay, so let's see here. Oz Flight Simmer says, SimFans, that's very important, as I have been one of those. It's hard to keep up with the perks. Great move. Oh, thank you, Oz. I appreciate that, man. It's you've been in this a lot longer than I have, and so that actually I put a lot of stock in that comment. So, Oz, thank you for commenting on that, man. Yeah, I just I don't want to, I don't want to do something before I can commit to it, and but thank you, Oz. Appreciate it. Around $20 USD releasing next week. Oh shit, we're there! Oz, are you gonna get it? We need Austin here too. Oz still needs to fly with us sometime. We still need to fly with us sometime. I know some of you that are in the stream have. I still need to fly with Oz, but that would be amazing. We should all buy it. Fozzie says I'm getting it. Awesome, Fozzie. You guys think I have enough time for an orange whip? I'm like almost out. What do you think, Oz? You got time for an orange whip? How about you, Aviation Spotter? Kyle? For sure, Sheldon. Take my money. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. 2 likes away from 40s, Kyle says. Now before we hit 10,000. Awesome. And there's a bunch of orange whips. Awesome, brother. So good. You all are the best. And again, I want to do another great shout out. Oz, you're actually doing better than me. I mean, I've been trying to hopefully you saw I commented on your I think it was your latest or maybe recent video releases. But Oz, it just goes to show how much you care about the community. What a great partner and a friend. So Oz, thanks for joining. I think I have time for an orange whip. What do you think? Marion Harris says, CNN, brand new 747 scrapped after 16 flights. Yikes. Brand new. Yikes. Altimeter 3028. Oh, we got, okay, thank you, Kyle. I hadn't set that. There we go. Got it set. I got 30.33, Kyle. I don't know why mine's off from yours. Let's go ahead and check. Make sure we're on target here. JSON at 12,000 or above. I think we'll be fine. All right, I am going to be right back. I'm just going to pour myself one last orange whip before we're on approach. Horrible idea. Kids, don't do this at home. That's all I can say. Especially those of you that are aspiring to be pilots in real life. Not something you typically do. You don't go to the back unless you're Denzel Washington, of course. Then you go back and you grab yourself an orange juice and an orange whip. But I'll be right back, friends. In seriously, 1-2 minutes tops. Orange whip. Us. Orange whip. Orange whip. 3 orange whips. Be right back. Hey, bada, swing, bada, Kennedy. How about that movie? Who can guess that movie? Who says that? Thank you for sticking around, SimFans, as we make our approach. Hopefully we didn't die, and we're not about to die. I think we're good. Captain Howdy, how do you like the 737-900? I'm excited for their max version. I am too. Ferris Bueller, Super Herc's got it. Good job, Super Herc. As we know, I'm a big fan of movies. Angel 15 has Bueller. See, I can't get anything past all of you. I can't get the Ferris Bueller past you. I can't get the Tombstone past you. I'm in good company, friends. Who is that up there in that Southwest aircraft? Bueller. Yes. Sage, Super Herc, and Angel. You got it. Oh my God, lace this out. Don't even get me started on that movie. I love that movie. Ventura. Fucking love that movie. Like, talk about a breakout for Jim Carrey, right? What do you know? They're little footballs. Laces out. What a great... That was a fantastic comedy. Maybe I'll give you a call sometime. Is your number still 911? Oh, righty then. He's like... Oh, man. What a funny movie. Breakout for Jim Carrey. I mean, obviously Jim Carrey was already hilarious, right? Bob Lee Swagger says, more excited for the PMDG 777 than the Max. Yeah, there was some talk about that, Bob Lee. Definitely some talk about that. The 777 is going to be a fun one. Does anybody... When is that supposed to be released? Who's that over there? Who goes that? Let's keep an eye on our speed and our altitude. 10,891 on SDKIS. 259. Yeah, we're looking... Alright, we're going to add just a little bit. I don't think it called for drag, but I'm going to add a little drag here. Almost under 10,000 feet, so we'll get those lights on. Hey, Kyle, how's it going? Where are you at, man? Aviation Spotter, are you already landed? Chipper Sneeze, looks like you guys are on approach. I don't see Flying Boeing. Did Flying Boeing already land? Oz Flight Simmer says, no release date, date confirmed for the 777. I'd say end of the year or start of the next. Fans, Oz is going to know. Thank you, Oz, for that. God, I can't wait for that, though. 777. There's my song. Yeah, the 777 will be. Oh, I love the wide-body aircraft. I've never flown on a 777 before. How many of you have flown on a 777? I've flown on a 767. My wife and I, after we got married, we were fortunate enough to do on our honeymoon, and we flew to the Hawaiian Islands on a 767 rather. And we flew into Honolulu, and the 76 was great. I don't know. That's a great question, Captain Howdy. I don't know if anybody's making the 7.6. I'd buy it. I'd get a 7.6. I'd imagine, with PMDG releasing all these 737 versions. I mean, really, let's face it. Is a 7.6 really going to be that different from a 777? I mean, obviously it is. It's not as big, but I mean, in terms of like the cockpit and all the systems and stuff, it's going to be pretty close. You'd imagine they'd do a 7.6. Us Flight Simmer says, been on a 777, is a great aircraft, been on a few flights, awesome. Yeah, not one that I've been on yet. Fun fact, the engine of a 777 is as big as the fuselage of a 737. I think I've heard that before, Kyle. That's actually kind of fun trivia there. 767 shares the type rating with the 7.5. I did not know that. Cool. Yeah, hey, so Blackbird coming out, right, Oz? Oz, isn't that this year? Aren't they trying to get that released, Blackbird on the 757? It'll be interesting to see how they do on that. Back when I was doing news, Oz, I released a video on news and updates and stuff, and I had that on there. And actually, they reached out to me and said thank you for doing a news video. That's when I had more time and I was doing that stuff. But we got good content providers like you doing that, so do a better job than I would do. So, it says yeah, 767 is in development with Bluebird after finishing the 75. Is it Bluebird? I thought it was Blackbird. I mixed it up. I said Bluebird one time, but maybe I had it right. I was like, Bluebird makes the buses. Maybe it is Bluebird. You'd know. Light goes up there in front of us. And we're getting very, very close, friends. Very close. It's Bluebird. Okay. Bluebird. Jeez. I can never get it. I always get that mixed up, boss. Bluebird. I can't wait. All right, we're going to turn on the landing lights. We're going to turn on the wing light. We'll leave the wheel well off. Yeah, that's cool. I did not know that, Oz. Thank you for sharing that. They're working on a 7.6 as well. Damn, cool. Well, I guess that ties into what Kyle just said about the same type rating for the 7.5 and the 7.6. That's cool. And we're below 10,000 feet, so we know what that means, right? What does that mean? If we're below 10,000 feet, what do I typically say, Oz, or the rest of you? What do we need to do at under 10,000 feet? I was just mentioning, before you were here, Oz, I mentioned that you had said that during one of your live streams. I caught it. I don't think I was even in chat, and you had mentioned it. Blackbird, after a few orange whips, hey man, it's all good. Dude, I'm there. I'm with you. I'm with you, man. That's fantastic. I always would say like Bluebird because I think of the bus, and I'm like, oh wait, that's not it. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing, right? Oh, us. Love you, man. Love you. All right, time for sterile cockpit, right? It's time for sterile cockpit. So we're going to go sterile cockpit. So SimFanatic, as hard as it is for him to concentrate, he doesn't need any more distractions. So we're going to go sterile cockpit. And we're going to go a little farther out. Thanks for Kyle throwing out the suggestion to do something a little spicy, right? So we have that initial approach fix, the IAF, if you will, so that we're coming in. We got a little more distance. Look, we see Spiky Quasar. Spiky, how's it going, man? Seen you here before, long haul guy as well. It's great to see y'all. So we're going to be joining them here shortly, friends. Right. Continuing to decelerate and losing altitude. 74, 71, we're going to be crossing here, and we're right about there. And then our next is 7,000 at 210. Let's go ahead and get. Oh, geez, I forgot that. And let's just pretend I didn't forget that. Crazy. Crikey! Crikey! Right? Right, Us? Didn't you say crikey? Wasn't that Steve Irwin would say crikey? No, what, crikey? I don't know. I'm clearly not Australian, mate. I am not even close to as cool as that. Good old Midwestern United States. I don't have an accent, but I've always wondered that. Like us, I mean, do I have an accent? Like, would you say I have an accent? I gotta have an accent, right? I mean, that's pretty pathetic that I would think I wouldn't have an accent. But like, southern, like Texas, right? Like Sage, you're down south. And that's what I love, like we were talking about, like Super Bowl champs again. Congratulations, Chiefs. And Philly, sorry, man. Sorry, everybody, but Philly's going to be back. But you know, you got some of that, yes, you have an accent. Love it. But I also kind of wonder, like, what does my accent sound like, you know? Because like us, it's like, you don't think you have an accent. I mean, right? I'm completely going on a tangent here. I'm sorry, friends. Totally going on a tangent. We're at 214, but I think that's kind of cool. So what are you saying, Os? Like, if I went to Australia, do you think, not that I care because I'm happily married and everything, but do Australian girls think that, like, guys from the Midwest have a sexy accent? You know, like, because it's kind of like, you know, it's like others think that the accent's kind of cool, you know, like, especially like French accents or maybe, I don't think German accents are necessarily thought of as being suave. Anyway, I'm complete. You know what? I need to concentrate on landing this damn aircraft. Let me see here. Okay, so let's start pulling in the flaps. There we go. I have no idea. I've been married for years. Oh shit. Yeah, same here, us. I got married, and I'm happily married. My wife is incredibly beautiful. I don't even know how I lucked out and got her. She's way too good for me. I often say she looks like, if any of you know, my brain's not... See, I've had too many Orange Whip sauce. That's what happens. That's what happens. Better not your flaps. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, yeah, I've been married for many years too, us. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Make sure you hit your altimeter setting. Dylan Dreyer, God, Harry had to... How fucking bad is that? Harry had to remind me. Yeah, my wife looks like Dylan Dreyer. Actually, she's better looking than Dylan Dreyer. I think Dylan Dreyer is pretty cute, but which means, obviously, I think my wife's obviously cute. I think my wife's better looking than Dylan Dreyer, but often... And I actually kind of look like Dylan Dreyer's husband, people have said, which is kind of weird. Anyway, I digress. I'll shut up. We're passing 5,100... Ooh, what the hell? Look at that. Whoa! Oh my god! What's going on? That was weird. Did you all see that? What the fudge is going on? I guess Kyrios. Kyrios is in here. I haven't seen Kyrios in here. I completely butchered your name, I'm sure. That was stupid. That was freaky. And I'm not talking freaky as in like freaky fast as in Jimmy John's. That was freaky, friends. Like, what was that anyway? We lost our VNav as well. We're gonna go approach. Hit the approach. Golly, what was that? That was weird. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. That's a good shot. Let's take a shot of that. Probably didn't need to drop the landing gear that quick, actually, but I mean, I did that way too soon. Curiosa says, "Yeah, I'm Lycos." Oh, cool, Lycos. Okay, I got you. I definitely dropped the landing gear way too soon because I forgot that we did Kyle's suggestion and we went out to Spicy. Our actual intercept is waypoint ribs. So obviously I hit that way too soon because it is all you can see is ribs is right there. What's going on? There we go. Started freaking me out for a second. I thought we're gonna have problems, but we'll be crossing ribs here soon. What do we want to cross ribs at? 3,000? No, 2,600.
2,500.
2,600. I'm gonna drop that down. 2,600. Here we go. Ribs. Yeah, by the way, I did ribs. So I did like a rack and I cut them in half and my son like mauled them. He like ate everything and I'm like, T, do you want some more ribs? And he's like, are you sure you don't want that last rib, Dad? I'm like, you know, what are you supposed to do as a dad, right? And he's like, no, you know, son, you can have that last rib. He loves my ribs and I think it's cool that he loves the ribs that I do on the grill. I smoke those and it's kind of cool, so I can't argue it. Let's see, 164. All right, we're going to go ahead and another notch of flaps. Okay, let's go ahead. I think I can probably get the spoiler armed. 3,000 feet. Looks like a good approach. Got somebody in front of me. I got a lot of people in front of me. Look at everybody in front of me. Who is up for a little Call of Duty? Anybody up for a little Call of Duty? Oz Flight Simmer, do you do Call of Duty at all? We did a lot of peer pressure. We got Harry to get old golfer, or oh my God, I'm gonna get so much shit for just saying that. We got Harry to get Call of Duty. I think old golfer. Did old golfer get it? I always mix those guys out. Lycos had made it down safely. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and turn off the... oh, my God. Somebody's like, right... Who the hell's right in front of me? Thank you for that pie rep, Lycos, because we're going to need it, brother. We're going to need it. 163. Let's go ahead and drop this down to our VREF. We might want to do a little extra speed here. I might go, yeah, I'm going to keep it at 145 just because it's kind of getting scary. That was fun. But yeah, I don't quite know. I mean, there must be a lot of crosswinds. I think I saw that on the weather before landing here. Osflight Simmer says, nah, when I'm not streaming, I'm making videos. Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah, I get it, buddy. Alright, we're coming in. Looks pretty good. Looking pretty good. Oh, this is a good screenshot. Oh, that looks good! I got you guys stacked right there. Groovy, friends, groovy. Man, this is crazy. Look at this wind. Look at this bouncing back and forth. Now, again, jeez. This is like the second time I've flown this aircraft, so if I crash, keep in mind, friends, and I'm not making excuses, but I am. This is the first time I've actually, or not first, second time I've landed this. The second time ever I've landed this. Okay, let's go ahead and kill. This is not making me, God, I'm going to cut the auto throttle. I'm going to add some throttle here because I feel like it's so unstable.
200.
It was so unstable. I didn't like that. And so in real life, right, Os? I mean, that's what you can do. Add a little bit of
50. 30.
add a little throttle.
20. 10.
Reverse thrust. I feel like I'm kind of going faster, but we're gonna be all right. A little off center, but again, I actually have to say that this aircraft, 80 knots, take out reversers, but it does seem like it handles differently. I have to admit. What do you think, Os? The rest of you, it does handle differently. I gotta admit. We made it though, friends. Hey, we made it. So we gotta say that. There's Lycos and it's Southwest. That's right there, Lycos. Go ahead and get our flaps up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull over here so I can highlight all of you as you're coming in. We see a lot of you. Parzival's in here. Parzival, I saw you earlier, my friend. Don't you worry, son. I saw you. If you think I missed you, I did not miss you. Was that Aviation Spotter? Nope, that was Dream Claw. 836. Alright, as I run off the taxiway. Nordic Falcon coming in. Let me go ahead and stop. All of you can go ahead and stop behind me. I want to get myself... as Sage Texas says, but thanks, Sage. Let's go ahead and get the parking brake set. Alright, friends, and disable track IR. Let's get some tunes going on, and I'm going to highlight you. It's time to say, highlight my friends and my family. Here, let's take a look, everybody out there. Check these simmers out because they're a hell of a lot better than me. They know what the hell they're doing. I'm just here to be entertainment, the face, right? But we're going to see some good stuff here, I think. First of all, Wattfish coming in. All right, okay, so the rules are land on the 1,000-foot markers. Whoever lands on the 1,000-foot markers wins. Who's ever closest to the 1,000 markers. If you crash, you lose. If you bounce, you lose. If you hit before the 1,000-foot markers, like Wattfish just did, you lose. Sorry, Wattfish. Next time. That was a hell of a landing, though, my friend. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And thank you, Kyle. Parzival is gridfree.ca. Alright, keep that in mind. Wattfish just crying. Hey, man, don't cry. You still had a good landing. You still had a good landing, man. Why am I losing my voice? What the hell's wrong with me? You guys, you definitely have a crosswind from the left. If you see that windsock right there, here comes Fozzie. Fozzie Warbear, Fozzie in chat. Let's see how Fozzie does. Let's go over here. Holy shit! Fozzie's got it! Kyle, your work's cut out for you. I think Fozzie, what do you think, Oz? Like right back, like right on the edge of that 1,000-foot marker? Man! That was amazing. Fozzie's got it. I think it's going to be hard to beat Fozzie. Let's see. Let's see if Angel can do it. Can you do it, Angel? Here comes Angel. No! Angel hit before! Oh, Angel 15. Nonetheless, you still made it, brother. You still made it, my friend. Still good. Good landing. What do we have in now? Drunken Stupor. Here comes Drunken Stupor. Dropping the gear. Here comes Drunky. I said Drunky. What the hell's wrong with me? Drunken Stupor is coming in. That's what I am! I'm Drunken Stupor! Alright, let's see how Drunken Stupor does. Let's see it, friends. I have a feeling he's gonna be close. It's gonna be hard. Very, very, very hard. To beat Angel. Angel 15, right? Angel 15. No, it wasn't Angel. Who was the one that... God, I can't even remember. Orange Whips hit me again. Angel 15 says it's nighttime. Oh, it's nighttime on your sim? Oh, that makes it harder. God, who nailed that landing? Like, all of a sudden, I can't remember. See, this is why you don't want to drink, kids. Because you don't want to drink Orange Whips because it makes you forget. Alright, here comes Drunken Stupor. No! Drunken Stupor! Nice landing. Hell of a nice landing, but you landed way short of the 1,000-foot markers. Don't worry, Drunken Stupor. There's always next time, my friend. Just like I tell myself. I like look in the mirror. I do my daily affirmations, and I'm like, Symphonetic, you're smart enough, you're good enough, and gosh darn it, your sim fans like you. And that's what gets me through the day. Right? Who's next? Spiky Quasar. Ooh, look at that. Look at that crab. Look at that crab angle. Us. Spiky is like, has a major crab going on here. And I'm not talking STD type of crabs. I'm just talking these crab angle, right? Look at Spiky Quasar just crabbing in. Looking like you're handling that well though, buddy. Oh, it was Fozzie. Yeah, Fozzie. Man, Fozzie. Oh, Tipbird coming in. We knew that was going to happen. See, that's why you have these rules. You know, because like Tipbird hit dead on the 1,000-foot markers with them bounced up. That's why we have the rules. No bouncing. Okay, here comes Spicy Quasar. Oh! That was actually... That was beautiful. I still think Fozzie got it. Fozzie, you still have it, man. You still have it. Here goes Pilot Trick 86. Let's see how Pilot Trick does. Just beyond. Oh, and bounced. Oh no! Oh no! Hey, good job. Still a good job. Nice try. Although we can still have Fozzie. Fozzie still has it. Fozzie still has it. Here comes ZIRKL. A regular, a moderator, a fantastic guy, and a fantastic sim pilot. Let's see how ZIRKL does it. Let's see if he can do it, friends. Ooh, he's looking good. Ooh, look at him pull that up. No, he hit before! Holy crap, Fozzie, you're still there! Nice landing, ZIRKL. Nice landing, buddy. Silva, that was beautiful, though. If we're going for the 500-foot markers, you'd have won that by a landslide. Silver, were you going for the 500? Maybe you were going for the 500. I think it was 1,000. Because you nailed the 500. Here comes Chipper Sneeze. Here comes Chippa. See, for those of you that are here, thank you for joining us. Get into the sim. You could be highlighted one night. That's what we're doing. This is a stream for all of us, right? I often say that, but it's true. We're going to highlight you like Chipper Sneeze here. Let's see how Chipper Sneeze does. Another bounce. Chipper, you're gonna freaking nail that at some point, man. You're gonna nail it at some point. Don't worry. That was still a good landing. Don't you worry. I did mine in the dark, by the way. Oh, Fozzie just adding insult to injury here. Kyle, are you gonna let Fozzie show you up in the dark, landing it damn near dead center? Kyle, Godspeed to you, man. Godspeed. Let's see what Kyle's good. Fozzie, let's see what Kyle can do. Here he comes. I gotta make sure my camera works right, or so Kyle's gonna Oh! That was so close! That was so close, but I think I still have to give it to Fozzie. What do you guys think in chat? I think we still have to give it to Fozzie. Kyle, one hell of a landing, man. As Oz Flight Simmer said, that was good. Oz, what do you think? Oz, you think that's still Ozzy? You think it's Fozzie still? I just said Ozzy. Fozzie, you are now, from this point forward, Ozzy. No, I think it's still Fozzie, though. I think it's still Fozzie. Damn, that was beautiful, son. 43 likes. Look at this shit, ZIRKL. What about that, Silva? 43 likes. Thank you all so much for that. We still got some more. We got short round. We got flying Boeing. Just barely beyond the 1,000-foot for Kyle. Yeah, it was close, wasn't it, Captain Howdy? Damn close. Damn close, friends. All right, here we go. We got short round 2. Old golfer flying. It's not over yet. Kyle, it was a little flow, but it was beautiful, man. All right, we got short round coming in. All right, everybody. Oh my God! Short round! Oh my gosh, that's like a tie with Kyle. You all are doing awesome tonight. It's still Fozzie's though. But that was beautiful. Here comes the old golfer. Exactly, Alan. Just a little bit long. Bob Lee says still Fozzie. I agree, Bob. Kyle says nice landing. Let's see old golfer. Oh, he floated! Old golfer floated right by it. Oh, see? It's not easy, friends. Here goes Nordic Falcon. A little bounce there, Nordic, but nonetheless, good job. Actually, I'm going to give you a clap. Give a clap to Nordic Falcon. We're all winners here, right? Right, Kyle? We're all winners. Flying Boeing wants to be last. Flying Boeing thinks he's gonna nail this, Kyle, doesn't he? He thinks he's gonna nail it. Let's see what happens. Here comes Flying Boeing, then we have Super Hurt to finish it off. Who's gonna win? We do all win, as Kyle says. Absolutely, Kyle. Absolutely. Every one of us wins, right? If we can land it and not crash, you're a winner. Here comes Flying Boeing. He gets so serious. He's so serious, friends. There he goes. That's why he's so good. What do you think, Oz? Hey, don't get nervous, Flying Boeing. Oz Flight Simmer's watching. Here he comes. Oh! Okay. I think that is a, I mean, we might have to go back to a replay. That was good. That was a great landing. We need to, like, because we need to have, like, center line. We have to have more things. I can't tell from what my angle, like, who's on the center line. So, even though Fozzie hit the 1,000-foot markers, we need to have, like, the rate of descent and who's hitting the center line. So, we got to figure out a few more objectives here to make sure it's fair. Because as far as the 1,000-foot markers, I still think Fozzie's got it. Because I think you just hit Aviation Spotter past the 1,000-foot marker. But yet you had a really soft landing, so it might be a tie. That's like Oz says, it might be a coin flip. It might be a coin flip. In fact, it probably is. What do you think, Fozzie? It might be a coin flip. Bob Lee says Fozzie. Alan Cleveland says Fozzie. I'm gonna have to say Fozzie as well, but it's a hell of a job, Aviation Spotter. Here comes Super. Super Herc, another great landing. Look at all you freaking SimFans, all you Simas. Fozzie did win it tonight. Short round, it's an unanimous. Fozzie, congratulations. I wish I had something to hand out to you tonight, but maybe next time. Fozzie wins it. Everybody give a congratulations and orange whips in chat to Fozzie for winning the landing challenge for tonight. At some point we'll have to have like some sort of giveaway. Oh Jesus, look at this. I've got like accelerated on my Xbox controller. But it was so great to have all of you here. And Oz Flight Simmer says, I'm only saying that because Fozzie, aka Fizzy, greases every landing. Of course, must be in your stream, Oz. And but wow, amazing. Look at this. I gotta get a screenshot of this. When are we gonna get your ass in here, Oz? We gotta get you in here, brother. And we all need to get in your live stream, and we will do that. I promise you that, Oz. When you do a live stream and a fly-in, we're all gonna. Hey, aren't we, friends? We're all gonna join. We're all gonna join Oz for that. Steve Mellon did a clap, but I want to thank all of you for joining tonight. And I really, really wish I could do another leg, but you know it is almost 11:30. It's a good place to land. No pun, actually pun intended. I want to thank all of my regulars, my subscribers, my obviously my moderators, and those that support donators, and my newcomers, and then of course special call out to Harry and Kyle and Aviation Spotters, my moderators. ASUS was in here earlier. Silva Killer, you're great. Oz, it's good to have you here. You're incredible as a, I mean, you're a regular now, Oz, as well. In Sage, Texas. Who else we got? Bob Lee in the house. Short round. Alan Cleveland. Love you all. Really do. Let's see. Captain Howdy. I think Captain Howdy might have came from us. We got a lot of joiners from us this site. So, again, much appreciation to all of you for joining our family. Lycos, Wattfish, Sage, Texas. Who else we got here? I never want to miss anybody. That's kind of me. I just, I don't know. I feel bad if I miss somebody. Harry W. Harry, my ISU fan for life. My brother, my pal, my amigo. Captain Howdy, thanks for joining us tonight. I'm going to scroll through here fairly quick. If I miss anyone, I apologize, my friends. Bob Lee Swagger, Feel the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. What the hell's that song? It's Don't Fear the Reaper, right? I don't know. Angel 15! Angel 15 was in here. And it was good to see Angel 15. Kyle, I called you out, right? Kyle, thanks for joining, my moderator. Thanks, Kyle. Always good to have you. Marion Harris. Marion Fozzie, of course. Congratulations on winning that landing challenge tonight. Alan Cleveland as well. Alan, so good to see you. Who else we got? All of you are like, and thanks again, Oz, for that $5 dono. Captain Howdy, I think I called you out, right? Chris Evans, I know Chris probably ducked out. I think Chris had to duck out earlier, but Chris, it's good to have you here. Low Tech 420, of course. Low Tech, and did I say Low Twack? Oh my God. Low Tech, too many orange whips. That's what I say. And so, Sim friends, Sim fans, all of my family out there, I do want to say thank you so much for joining. Guess what? We are on for Saturday night. I didn't think Saturday night would be on. We're on for a general aviation flight for Saturday night. If you would be so kind, get into Discord. And if you get into our Discord, find Austin's Discord. He's got a beautiful Discord server as well. But do some flight suggestions for our for the next stream on Saturday night for general aviation. Tell me what you want to see in terms of the flight plan. Tell me what you want to see for the aircraft, and whatever else you all care to say. But again, thank you all so much for joining. And I'm going to probably for a while, but I want to do the last compilation. Austin, I don't know if you've seen this, but Aviation Spotter did a cool compilation. Austin, if you have time to see it all. If not, I do have it linked if you haven't seen it. But Aviation Spotter's done incredible work on a compilation video. And so for you and the rest of all of you, and those of you that are newcomers, stick around and check that out. 44 likes. 44 likes. It's amazing. Mwah! Thank you, SimFans. Until next time, stay safe, take care, and of course, blue skies. We'll see you soon, my friends. Love you all. See you Saturday. Good night. That was the third time I did it, right? So the first time I wasn't prepared, and the second time I think I did better this time than I did the second time even. Here comes flying Boeing. This ought to be hilarious. using his belly. He's not even gonna use his landing gear. Let's see what he does. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh! No! No! Oh, we can't let him get off on that, guys. He stopped like right on that ledge there. Cheater. Actually, that's been doing pretty good. He's gonna give us a run for our money. There's Joseph. Holy sh! Like Silver Killer said, guys, don't forget to put down your landing gear.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
And pull your flipper up.
A few moments later.
For some reason, they decided to leave a tree right in the middle. I'm pulling out now. Oh, never mind.
We don't need to know.
This is actually a pretty small runway for this, so be careful.
Yep. Get your reverser in too.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep. There we go.
Really wanted to hear those reverses.
I need to get off the runway because you guys are gonna be like, he's right there.
I didn't make any turn off.
What? Why in the world am I not? Like, I'm stuck right now.
Uh-oh.
Wheels down.
Oh yeah, are you?
Oh shit! All right, Symphonic shuffle break. This is when I get my Garmin watch says I need to start moving around.
There's all kinds of
He
tricks.
does know all kinds of. Who's upside down?
What?
Who is that?
Go again.
Who is it?
I don't know, but somebody's gonna tip. Ah! I can't turn.
Oh, sympathetic.
Oh, jeez.
Brakes. You don't even brakes.
There we go.
Oh, saved it.
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Use a reverse thruster.
I got it. I kept. Oh
What
my
a
god.
thruster clutch.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Oh, you got through it. Before the numbers. Usual aces making us all Snapshot. Clip that, clip that.
A little high energy.
I don't think. Oh!
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's where I will end up for tonight. That is my golden rule to, like, you know, turn that off. There we go. Who did that? Who did that? Just to be like me. Just to be like Mike. Oh my god. Who is that? Aviation spotter. That is awesome, man. It's so awesome. Thank you for, like, suffering with me. I gotta get a screenshot of that, man. It's so awesome. What the f? That's so good. This is what I run. I get my cardio in here, like, during the stream, and, you know, whenever this song comes on, I just gotta break out into a symphonic shuffle. And this is for all of you, because I don't think I did it last time. Oh, I can't believe. Oh my god, that is too funny. Oh, you guys don't have to like, you guys don't have to put your nose in the dirt just because I did. But that is so funny. Oh my god, friends, that is too good. I've got several screenshots. Now let's do it. Let's do this, friends. Let's go. Let's go. I'm right behind you, Asus. Oh shit! Jefferson's! Oh, we had our first casualty. No! Dial down when there's two of no! It's what the hell? Why? Oh my god! Why are all you guys dying? What the? Lose will! I'll be the next. What is going on? Oh my god! Okay, here's the deal. Aviation Spotter, you have got to get that. You have got, what the hell was that? Uh-oh. You got this. You got it. You got it. Get it. Get it. Turn on the afterburners! Jesus. Oh, come on, man. Don't lose it. Don't pull up. Don't pull up too hard. You're gonna stall it. Oh, shit. Oh, you're definitely making the highlight reel. Okay, I can't do it anymore. I'm actually tired. I am actually tired. Oh, Chipper! Oh! Oh yeah, you definitely planned it nicely, buddy. Definitely. Definitely, no doubt. Hello, Rockets here. I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at you, dude. I'm just laughing about the situation, because I think we've all been there. This is my slow-mo.
But I see as a Hercules.
I know, huh?
A little side slip.
Oh yeah, there he is. Look at him, look at him.
What? Alright, I'm gonna go around. God, I really screwed that up. Oh, shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. You guys, you all aren't gonna know what the hell to do if I just shut up for like 5 minutes. I should do an experiment. I should just not talk for 5 minutes. I don't know if I could do that. What do you think, Blando? You think I could shut up for 5 minutes? Let's do an experiment. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna try to not talk for 5 minutes. Let's see. I might have one of the best landings ever, or then again I might do really horrible. Well, let's see. I might try it. What time is it? 10:31. Okay, let's go 10:37. Let's see if I can do it. 5 minutes. I'm not gonna say a word. This will be probably a record for me, I think. What do you guys think? Think I could do it? Pruden would love that. Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Little float, but
It's all right.
there you go.
Nice.
Little nose wheel hopping. Oh, run out of runway really quick, don't we?
Yep. Yep. Oh, get it stopped. Oh,
Get
yeah.
out.
Julian. nuts! Look at you. I'm so pissed that I crashed. Unbelievable. There goes short round with the DC-3. No way! I said 5 minutes. So I got time. I got 9 seconds. What if can I put my microphone on mute, or is that cheating? You see my mouth, I'm not gonna cheat. Okay. Don't drop him like a manhole cover. Here he comes. He's gonna show us how it's done.
Here he comes.
I'm ready to clip his, because this is gonna be a fun.
Oh!
I'd go around.
Oh, what happened?
Oh no!
Oh, no!
Overspeed? Stress? Oh, no.
You see, he crashed right at that pole. He's right at the pole.
Oh, he hit the pole!
I hit the pole.
Dirt racer. Oh no. Oh no. And where the hell is Aviation Spider when you need him? Tipper is starting off at the Lone Rocketeer. What are you? Lone Rocketeer's the last one coming in here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hey man, I'm with you guys. Big Doggio nailed it. Brun's landed. Oh no, Brun took off.
Tip bird over.
Did Tip Bird die?
He tipped his bird.
Me too. God, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Try and put her in the water or something. There's a lot of trees I see.
Oh. Where's my... And there I go. I'm gonna die. I ran out of fuel on approach. I did it! Oh my god! That was harder than I thought it would be. I think that's like almost therapy. Oh my god. I didn't think that would be that hard. I honestly I didn't think it would be that hard. Alright, McClyde. This is all you, man. Can you beat Harry? Can you beat Harry? Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Bowery Scarab. I agree. I agree, Aces. It is between Aviation and ZIRKL at the... Okay, this is complete failure. Why am I not... This is gonna drive me nuts. Why am I bouncing like a frog? Why am I not going? I've got my power all the way up. Oh, wait. Oh, this is sick. Okay, wait, what? What? No! What is happening? Oh! This is so ridiculous, guys. What is going on? This is not working. This isn't Bill. Please fly a real airplane. Okay, well, you know what? At least I tried. Shit. It's like, I am, obviously, I'm gonna try that some other time on my own. Good grief. How ridiculous was that?